Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. You know business, me no care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things.
My heart was leading me in that building not to move, and I didn't move from since Wednesday till the fine shit. I never come home, I never do. The only time I leave there is when instead of bringing the sniff dog, I come to get your clothes, we should wear to go, and I pick it up and I went back. I ain't sleep, I ain't eat, I ain't drink no water, nothing couldn't go down in my throat, and to now. And to now, nothing. I always scare my grandchildren and to enjoy themselves. Why does it have to happen, God? Why? I pray at that door. I stand up, I pray whole night, I hold on, I make circles.
Mr. Ali, we saw last night that the commander was reassigned to another place, and we as a family, we're very upset about that. And well, I'm telling you what I saw, the recent upload that I saw. And I would also like to say that yesterday I was at Lenora. I was out there with my children, my small children, and the supporters. I'm not going to call them protesters. I'm going to say supporters, because again I would like to reiterate that the family really thank those persons who came out to support us, because we needed. Those supporters were peaceful, and I was there. The only fire that was there was the food that they were cooking. Everybody was there supporting, not causing any problems and so on. And I would like that you're here to say this openly, that, and I'm reiterating what I said to you. We don't have any trust in the police force because of what they did to us, right? We have no trust in them. So we would like to, I'm reiterating on behalf of my family that we need an independent pathologist. We need an independent investigation. And this came as a result of the inaction of the Guyana Police Force. Those persons who were there, I can't blame the entire force, those persons who were there, and the action, the resources that were used last night to clear that road at Lenora could have been used. It was your daughter, your daughter, your daughter, your daughter, your daughter. It could have been used, all right, or your niece, Bruce. It could have been used to get my niece out of that building alive. The owner of that building was allowed to murder my niece while we were outside. They were murdering her in there.
So, as you are aware, I've said there is absolutely no issue with, all of us want the truth. There's absolutely no issue with the pathologist. The lawyer who is representing the family sent a letter about an hour ago to Mr. McLean. So the request in that letter is being reviewed now by the competent authorities, and they will communicate with the lawyer and that. So that is no issue. From day one, that was not an issue. The other thing is in terms of what took place on the road. As you're aware, I have no objections because we all want justice. We all want to get to the truth of this. Persons can do so peacefully, and they can, but blocking the road for hours is something that affects
Mr. Ali, I saw you blocking road. Yes, Mr. Ali.
I'm just telling you.
Mr. Ali, there are videos with you protesting, you being a scrape and a tug. Mr. Ali, this is not, listen, sometimes we gotta put our position aside.
This is not position.
No, we gotta put our position aside and place ourselves into people's shoes. You gotta understand, even those persons who were traveling, yes, they were inconvenienced, but they understood the reason. They understood the reason. We understand the inconvenience, but those people understand.
I totally agree. I'm totally in support, and we will never ever not support peaceful protests. Never ever not support peaceful protests. As I'm saying to you, I've said.
Yes, and that's another thing that angered our supporters. The police officers at Lenora were there skinning their teeth. They find time for skin teeth. They want upstairs skinning their teeth. They downstairs, they come out there and skinning the teeth. This is a somber matter. This is not a skin teeth matter.
As I said when I came tonight to the family, to your husband and you, that I will be back. The night I promised to be back to update you, and as I'm saying to you, I'm here out of complete respect for the family to update you. The lawyer sent in a letter a few moments ago whilst I was leaving to be here. The content of that letter is being worked on now, evaluated. All right. So, as you said, your husband is not around. So I will continue to be here to update you, to listen to you. And all of us, and I reiterate again, all of us want the truth. That is the only thing I'm interested in, ensuring that the truth leads to whatever action has to be taken will be taken.
Mr. Ali, seeing that you're here, we would like to know what's the position of the staff, where the staff, were any of them arrested from the hotel, or were any of the staff arrested from that hotel? Where are they now? What are they saying? What have they said? We want to know if Mr. Bowler, we can ask you because you're the head of the state, and as you said, you're concerned about us.
So I'm telling you, I'm going to answer you.
All right.
I'm going to answer you based on what, up to recent years. As I told you, the commander, Lieutenant, commander is on administrative leave. The three police that they mentioned on the force arrest, the staff and the owner in custody.
Okay, we were not aware of that.
So that I can tell you, right? And
Thank you.
That is my update on this. All right? And as I said, you will see Mr. McNeil in the evening,
Yes.
right? He will continue to liaison. Mr. Ryan also be here to liaison, right? And as I said, I'll be here to liaison to speak to the family, right? I came back this morning. I called you this morning. Yes, I called her this morning. We spoke last night also. Right? We spoke last night and this morning. All right.
All right.
So, so is you don't know what time you will be back.
I showed the guys left.
All right. If you have a number, okay.
Please ask her, miss. Bring her Mrs. phone.
Bring the phone, huh? My phone.
Just share a number. All right.
Mr. President, good morning.
Yes.
We were just talking with the family also. The situation right now, and you give an update there with the commander for the division being sent on leave. And you, as you mentioned to the family, the government will work with getting this pathologist, independent pathologist in.
So mostly I don't have anything more to add. You've heard the full update, right? Just before I left to come over here, I spoke to the family. Just before I left, the lawyer representing the family sent a letter which has some specific acts from the pathologist that they have identified, and that is medical stuff. So we've sent it off to the chief medical officer, who will make in contact with pathologists to work those things out. But we want full transparency. I've asked the police to make sure everything is videoed, no missteps, everything is videoed, everything is observed. As much witness the family want in there that is medically permissible, all of that, and all the requests to be in terms of this postmortem to be honored, right, as far as possible.
Sir, there's a major concern there about trust in the Guyana police force. We had this incident, we had the incident in Linden, all of those other cases.
Mostly, again, let's be honest and fair. When the incident occurred in Linden, I went there, I met the family. I said, let the RSS come in, do their investigation. The RSS came in, did the investigation. The investigation has led to a charge for murder, which led to one police officer now on remand. Okay? So I just like the process to work. Again here, I'm saying let the process work and let's get to the truth.
But are you comfortable with the leadership of the police
I'm
force
saying let
with
the
all of these
process-
incidents?
I'm saying let the process work and let's get to the truth. I have no further comment. Thank you.
So are you comfortable though, sir? That's President Irfanali visited the family while we were doing recording. He met with the family briefly and explaining to them the story we just put up a few moments ago about the commander who was in charge of Region 3 at the time, now being sent on leave, and 3 other police ranks under close arrest. The president also announcing that they have received communication from the attorney for the family, Darren Wade, with regard to that independent pathologist they want to bring in, and the government will facilitate that, the president said. The family spoke about the protest last evening and how they were treated by the police, not only last evening, but how they were treated by the police previously during the early stages of this young lady going missing, little Adriana Young. And so the family, they're all out here. The president in the area met with the mother and the grandmother and the aunt of little Adriana Young. Tomorrow evening, we have a very detailed interview on Sunday night from about 6:30 p.m. A very detailed interview with the mother, grandmother, and the aunt about all that took place from the time they went to the hotel, what transpired before the child was noted missing, what happened after. So that's a full interview that Svetlana Marshall conducted with the family that will air tomorrow night on our platforms on Sources. So you definitely want to tune in for that interview with the family members. So we were just in the process of wrapping up that interview when we saw the police and the president arriving in this area in Perica. So we're in the Perica area, and as you see, they're now leaving, and the family, they're still out here.
It's the Good Body Girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV for your latest gossips, entertainment, and live updates about Guyanese entertainers. Listen to me. Subscribe now. The Good Body Girl said that. It's the Good Body Girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV for your latest gossips, entertainment, and live updates about Guyanese entertainers. Listen to me. Subscribe now. The Good Body Girl said that. It's the Good Body Girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV.
Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me.
First time, it's pain, I can't sleep last night. First time on social media. This is my first time. I didn't sleep last night. I can't even walk today. It's too much for us. It's too much for us. The police are
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice for our children! Oh, we're calling upon God! We're calling upon God! We need justice for our children! We need justice for our children! We want justice!
We need justice now! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No peace! We need justice now! No justice, no peace! No peace! No peace! We got to enter! We got to got to get the justice! No peace! We got to Sharon, we are young boys. We can't say good morning. We really burning. We tell you, we crying for we daughter, the 11-year-old girl. I am a young also. We crying for him. Let us save we children. They're killing we children. They're wicked officers. They're killing we children. God put me up on the face of the earth. He make us. He didn't make us the people kill us and kill our children. Our children in the future of tomorrow. There's wicked officers. There's murderers. My belly burning. Murder. Murder. My belly burning. Wicked officer. Oh my God. Look down upon this here that the forward.
If you are just joining this broadcast, we're coming to you live from Berbice, Region 5, where picket action have erupted at the side of the road, calling for justice both for the Henry boys and for young Adriana Young.
Mandel must go. Hickins must go. They show clearly that this government and this administration is incompetent. Thank you. Mandel must go.
We are tired of this, Travis. We are tired. Our children are not safe in this country anymore. It's time to win the Henry brothers. No justice. and it went on. Now today we lost an innocent child, Adriana. We need justice. We need justice. There has to be a end. There must be an end, and the end is now. We have to have justice. We're not going to sit back complacent because we see what is going on. We saw what the police are doing to cover up this crime. We saw that there's only certain people, friends and family, can have justice in this country, and we would not rest. We would not rest. I am a mother. We would not rest because our children need to be in a safe environment. And Guyana is our country, and we need to be secure that when our children are out, we are safe. Justice must be served for this child. This is an innocent child. This is an innocent, and we need justice. We need justice. We need justice for this child.
It's been years. People been crying for justice, and there is no justice. Whatever can be given must be taken. Justice.
They must be stripped, and they must be sent home because they're incompetent. Thank you.
It's the Good Body Girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV for your latest gossips, entertainment, and live updates about Guyanese entertainers. Listen to me. Subscribe now. The Good Body Girl said that. It's the Good Body Girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV for your latest gossips, entertainment, and live updates about Guyanese entertainers. Listen to me. Subscribe now. The Good Body Girl said that. It's the Good Body Girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV.
So they come out here and back it up by saying they're covering up a serious crime. So they come out here and back it up by saying the Commissioner of Police that we placed an inaccurate statement information out there. And at this time we are reviewing investigation taking place, all kind of, they're investigating lies. What rubbish the police talking? What a bombshell. And they're reviewing their system of communication. It's not the first time police force telling lie and being called out. What happened when the boy get murdered? They say he had a gun and was shooting at the police in Haslington. Cold-blooded murder. Huh? And then when the gun planted the gun was not working. Hello? What happened over the railway in Boston in Region 2 Essequibo? The police said that he had going to kill attack. And lo and behold, the wife was right there. The man was naked in his bed, sleeping when they murdered him. But you remember the police put out a statement? So the police force on a mission to condone crime, and none of us are safe, including our children.
Exactly.
None of us are safe. So if you the home and feel safe and you got money, you lie. None of us are safe. Travis, this is not real time, you know. So don't come here looking at my face and think I must say I came here, come to take and talk. I come out here today because your kids must go home. And Ali must go home. Ali must stop with this Ferris wheel thing. I am so sorry. You will get justice. And you're reading a lot of statements. The president was emotional last night when he visited the family.
Lie. Lie.
And the police also.
Well, here, Broom's emotional right now. Broom's intent to go with the struggle wherever it go to bring an end.
All right.
Because justice is when we take it. Not when you look to them to give you poor people. Read this. Read it. No justice to the poor. A rich man child. We wouldn't have got to be out here under the street. Even if the child is dead by accident and they drunk, the whole pool with the empty one time, boom, 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 boom. Much less police to say don't go in. Help we like make sense. Help us make it make sense. Guyanese, these are dark days, and what I witnessed yesterday, because of the lies
and the distraction of the Guyana Police Force when that body appeared in the pool. And the family and community saw and witnessed that. Guyana could have been in a different place. Innocent people could have lost their lives. Many homes could have gone down. People worked their whole life to put a roof over their head. All of that, including their life, which is more important, that was in jeopardy yesterday. I myself, being there at the time, my life too was in jeopardy. Mr. Jacobus, you're a police? No, but are you a police, sir? Allow the police to do the police work. And you're telling me at the hands of the system that was there to serve and protect? Tell me. People could have started going mad, this dog gunshot, people to use all kind of situation. All kind of thing. Travis, you got there late. You couldn't even see behind the dark clouds for the road. So any hoobly-doobly could have taken place behind there. Because the police telling the people that the body not in there. And the body show up in there. More women come out. All these are babies, yes.
I need justice for Jeremiah Gustav.
Yeah.
I haven't received no call from the president, nothing from this government, and I need justice for my son. Justice I need for Jeremiah. I don't want to hear nothing else from this government. I am not feeling pleased at all. Of course, now you're saying because we care. Priya Manchan, you even reach out to me for saying, oh, I give you my deepest sympathy, nothing tal. Of a primary school child, what is that? And you expect people to come out and vote for you? Nonsense, man. I need some sort of justice for my son. Now, how could you withdraw a matter with a guy with an unlicensed gun? Tell me. You withdraw him matter and he didn't even have the license for his gun. And he riding the road free. And my son lie down in a box. In a box, my son lie down. And I haven't received nothing from this government. This lackadaisical government. On behalf of this whole entire family and my son. I am not pleased at all. Look at that little baby that died yesterday. What is really wrong with these people? Nothing.
Get sick.
It's racist story.
Sick.
Nothing. This little 6-year-old had been shot last year, July the 9th. I tried reaching out to the local. Everything, I don't want it back, we don't want it on court. Yes. This is not good. Nothing. I also think so you get
One get charged and one withdraw.
Yeah. Nonsense. How could you withdraw a matter and he come and open firearm just like that? That's stupidness, man. I need justice for my son. I need it for my son.
You know, and these people are so convenient. People, you know, because we out here now picketing, they now release that the officer who murdered the boy in London, we name some Kendall or Kendall, that the charge, you know, with murder. Look where they put it out, the play and damage control. So what they say now, oh, we acting, we doing something. Kendall is the officer who murdered the boy in London. Right? Orlando Peters. Now today, after all this, look how long you take. Now you put out, you want to calm the people down. Oh, because like the young lady said, the government cares well, you like. Because this ain't gonna stop us. Look when they put it out, they care.
They don't care.
It is purposeful that they put it out today.
Let me get some
Let me get a pathologist report too.
Both of them.
Both of them supposed to be charged. How could you withdraw a matter with a guy don't have a license for gun? Tell me, what type of government is this? He riding the road scot-free and me son lie down in a flipping box.
If you're now joining this broadcast, we're coming to you live from outside the office of the president, where picket action has been mounted, calling for the resignation of the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Clifton Hicken, Commander of Region 3 Assistant Police Commissioner Mandal, and several of his top-ranking officers over yesterday's incident at Tushin on the east bank of the Essequibo. Also on the picket line is the mother of Jeremiah Gustav, who was shot and killed allegedly by a stray bullet.
The commissioners go because like how you start now, right?
On the picket line mostly are leaders of the Assembly Liberty and Prosperity Party, ALP, headed by former government minister Simone Brooms.
We want to know what to the 6-year-olds. Because police, you say police intentional thing. So even on this picket line, 6-year-old. Blind, yeah, because he never used to see.
Blind, you don't see?
No, he just should never see him just as
You think, Mr. Hicken?
Yeah.
Tell us your thoughts.
Go again.
Tell us your thoughts on this issue.
Yeah, well, Travis, I'm very much shaken about this issue to the core. Travis, we all were children until we grow and become an adult. And what has happened to Ariana on the West Bank of Demerara could happen to any of our children. And so that is why I'm so shaken. It's like a wind of death is blowing across our nation. We even come off of Linden so quick. And here we have over the river with Ariana. And there's so much things saying about what occurred here. Now, there are even speculation that it will be allegedly a police involvement in covering up a little child murder. You murder a little child and you're covering it up. And Ali's going to go to the people and try hugging him up and say, but you care and no story going to have turn. Ali, what happened to your partner? You don't get children? You don't get children? No, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm calling on the entire Guyana. Baby, Bartica, Essequibo, Barbies, to come out and protest wherever you are. Because you never know when we're going to be Barbies tomorrow. Or you're going to be, it's going to be Linden again. Or it's going to be Essequibo again. And so I'm calling on all civic-minded and law-abiding citizens to come out and protest. Now, I see Simone Brooms. I see Sister Simone with our party ALP out here this morning. Where is the AFC? Where is the AFC? Where is the AFC? PNC, where are you? PNC, where are you? Arby, where are you? Bring out your people, Arby. Bring out your people, Nigel. Bring out them. We got to stand now. Don't think about 40, 60. You got to think about removing this evil regime from government. Remove the evil regime from government. And if you think about numbers now, this situation when the PPP gets back into office, it will be triple time worse. Because just the other day, you had Darnell, you had Linden, you had her in Boston. You understand? And yet still it's continuing. So I'm calling upon the Aubrey and Nigel to unite. To unite, please, I beg of you. Unite and remove this evil government from power. I also would like to call to on the U.S. Ambassador. The U.S. Ambassador, the Canadian High Commission, the U.S. State Department to see what is going on in Guyana. Here is it a little child at 11 years old has lost her life and it is being covered up by the state, the police covering it up. What more do you want to see, America? What more do you want to see, Canada? I'm calling upon all of these states to denounce these actions, Travis. I'm very much worked up about this. And again, I'm saying, Aubrey and Nigel, y'all do something, buddy.
Thank you.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Me and want to come. It's done too late. So what you come to tell me? At this point in time, when he done that a week now, will you come and tell me? Nonsense.
Enough is enough.
Even hearing from this mother, and they come like pushing back, pushing forward for the voices to be heard, because this mother said we've been traveling. Nobody hearing, nobody listening. Her son died, one in prison. They hold the boy, he went to court, the next one. They send him away, so he got 9 months, baby. But a 9-year-old died.
The DPP said that they have enough evidence against him, so they decide to withdraw his matter and telling me that they can't charge two persons for one warhead. So I say I don't understand. Now if he don't have a license for a gun, how could you withdraw him matter he don't have a license for a gun?
Well, the police there could ask them with things like this, you get charged for accomplice to murder. All these are police, including this one. It's not only until they would tell. So I need some help. Because you can't charge two persons for one murder, if it's not right. But what about an accomplice? People get charged for accomplice or just asking as a laywoman officer, yes sir? They'll be charged, the officer shaking their head.
But so why didn't charge him?
As an accomplice?
Now you riding the road scot-free like a man up and down the place. And my son just lie down like a straight jacket.
You could be judged, and then now they're saying the man get locked up and tell the magistrate that I got a 9-month-old baby and the man is scot-free for 7 months.
child.
And they're on the road up and down. Where are we going with this? So I
I
hope
need
that
some
because that's why I'm happy the police are here. And I'm happy Intel will go and tell that we got some grieving mothers and family. Officers are asking y'all CID, report this, take this girl matter. Open this matter now, man. Oh my God, your son dead. You can't get back your son. But at least just investigate. At least. You can't get your child. She ain't asking for blood. She ain't asking for money. She asking for truth. How she should feel safe. Because if somebody happen, she grieving. If something happens, she disappear. How could she be safe? How are you gonna feel safe? So I'm happy for the police. Y'all take care of the police, but y'all can lose some weight, officer, because I can be out there for 1 whole month. Give me this card, plaque.
The person who's at the helm of the Guyana Police Force is the Home Affairs Minister, Robson Ben. Do you have any initial thoughts? Because the buck stops with him as well.
Well, listen, right now, me ain't talking Robson Ben, I'm talking finally. He's the president. Is he going around? Not Ben. Is he up on the first wheel? Don't be worried. We take care, you're going to get justice. It's not Ben. It's no less a person than the president. It's he and the commissioner of police talking. Is the police commissioner putting out wrong statement and come back and say that how inaccurate? Is the police commissioner lying to the public? He come out. And that is why we're here. Travis, we ain't carrying this target all about. We all enough. It's Ali be talking to. He is the lawmaker. He is the head of the armed services. He got the power to fight the minister and the commissioner. Hello? We ain't taking it from the bottom ladder thing, Travis. We ain't taking setup. We ain't taking setup. We right here in front of the president's office. Right? And right here we stay. We ain't shifting. Nobody don't shift me. Nobody don't shift me. We're going to write the diplomatic corps. We're going to engage. We're going to meet. We're going to lobby. I'm going and meet with them. And I'm going to tell them because they're on the ground. I'm going to tell them what I'm going to say, our ambassadors. Even you and your people ain't safe in this country. Because when you got a police force that is lying and the president put a first wheel and saying that justice is going to come, and they ain't got no justice to the poor, we in shambles.
The president of condolence.
Straight message.
President of condolence.
As a former government minister, what should have been the initial reaction from the president following the false report issued by the police?
They should have gone home. Any minister should have gone home. And a lot of people should have gone home. Because we start from the press. Some Ramatar who in charge of putting out all these misinformation. When he get fired, he would have come and talk and say, well, they instruct me to put it out. Because if he put it out, and Hickens guy need pride and decency and respect for this public, you don't even meet the president, they didn't reach in the public. Before the president talk, he would have get fired. And the commission would have said, sorry, resign. I have failed you, sir. I have lied and distracted the public. Man, listen, if I got to talk this thing 100 times, I'm going to talk it 100 times.
That's what you would have done if you were Home Affairs Minister?
May I remind you, of course, if I was Home Affairs Minister, it wouldn't happen. Because the commissioner would have known his job is dependent to his performance. On how safe is the public, on how you serve and protect the people. Not how you murder them and come out with murder charge here and there. Come on now. We're talking about governance. We're talking about serve and protect. We're talking people, you know what is this a crisis? They're trying to put people against every police officer, and not all the police officers are bad. A lot of them taking instructions, Travis. And Travis, this is being allowed and encouraged. Because Ali, before you even go to the family, you done the demand, done more than the demand, you would get charged. Investigation would have done right away. Everybody, we noticed in less than one day, we had a matter where the allegation was made against a minister. I never see a file fly to DPP so fast and come out to DPP office. So investigation don't take long in this country. What are we saying? File from DPP? There is this automatic like minutes. In this case now, when all this take place over the river, a woman may remind us, this man, Travis, you in the media, you all, the man that said he killed himself, killed 3 women, a woman, she mother, she sister, shot the brother in the face. Was it a licensed firearm? Travis, you want we start to talk about the failure of the government and the police force? Tell me what they want to know. Travis is from one light to the next. And I'm saying it and I say it again. If they had respect and if Ali wanted to govern and he was a good president, nobody, he would have traveled around the country and people would have said, sir, you ain't going nowhere. We are happy and we are safe. But you can't travel around the country to tell people but justice don't come. Because these things don't happen to rich people. There is no justice to the poor. If this young woman here was a rich woman who would have murdered her son, shoot he dead, and she ran out there with a placard and a picture there. You think if she had money, that would have been it? That's what I tell you.
Me here hard. Me here hard, that's why they do it to me. Give me here the strip. The one that never did not. I am here to bust one. What happened over the river? I showed the government from bury the child plus get the family money. But with the black full now, like they by the spirit, there's people rubbish like me. They don't think of it. This is what they want to do. 8 months like they put up this never come up to the I'm gonna travel was saying something. And she walked at the school and they wash come and walk. And the kids don't have it. They don't leave alone. And she mother need a pay. And I said I'm paying. They wash walk. They got attention. If she never take more time from she job, she never take 1 month leave without no pay. No payment.
Gotta say good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to everybody. 1 minute after 1 in beautiful town of Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my God, let's Tardy Things TV. Hope you guys having a fantastic day. It's the weekend. You know what's up, you know what I mean? Got some things to talk about. We got 181 persons on the check-in and we only have 11 likes. Come on, guys, like up the live for me, please. That's all I need you to do, please. Just like up the live for me. Definitely. Well, yeah, I see the thumbnail, I see the title. Y'all know what we're dealing with. We got some exposing to do today. Expose Saturday, call it. Shout out to the TLC family. Don't know where you're checking in from, but welcome down to the show. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm showing James said child support, of course. Also, I'm showing inside the poor people are. Everyone crying on you, the rich. This is what I'm trying to tell you because it's too much. You know what I mean? It's too much of this we going through at this said moment. It's too much of this we're going through, right? So as you could see, some Miss Brooms. Yeah, so as you guys could see, Miss Brooms definitely out on the road protesting, definitely for the little child Ariana. And like we said, we heart is still boiling. This is gonna be memorable, because this is a young child whereby have her whole life in front of her, whereby she haven't got a chance to see. You know what I mean? So big up to everybody that definitely check in. If you're guys on Facebook, please like up the live. If you on YouTube, we ask you to give the live a thumbs up, definitely, and drop your comments. We're going to be opening the phone lines in a few minutes. We got some more video, we got some more stuff to definitely show you guys, because they had a protest yesterday, I think, and I think they had shots and this and all of these things, end up firing and all. It was a setup. Was definitely crazy. I'm not gonna tell no lie, guys. So we're gonna definitely bring this forward to you guys. But at the meanwhile, I'm asking you guys, please like up the live. Please like up the live for me, guys. Yeah, I don't know how we're doing it already, okay? Like up the live for me.
It's fair, and they know what happened is that she said the child was sitting there. Everybody was in the country. They must know that these things must not happen. What about preventing it from happening? I don't want to see it happen. I don't want to see it happen. And while it's silent then, I don't want to see that. And if he governs well, he don't have the police. They want to take a weekly without a salary and other money where you have to pay transportation. It is dangerous condition. I got 8-9 o'clock time. Where do you bring it from?
Definitely, as you guys could see, the parents are mourning. We still mourning, we still bawling, because this is real crazy. And definitely, as you guys see, we got this to talk about. Also, we got to talk about the sergeant that got charged. Yes, the sergeant that got charged, guys. Definitely, we got to talk about that also. So, we got to set a lot of things to talk about. As you guys can see the thumbnail and the title, you know what's going on also today. So, we're going to be speaking about the commander who got swapped from Division 3, that's from Tushin, whereby the young girl, 11-year-old girl, was unalive. Definitely, we got that we're talking about today. Also, we're talking about the sergeant that got, killed Ronaldo Peters. Yes, he got remand for murder charge and remand for murder. So we're going to be speaking about that. Also, we're going to be speaking about the hotel employee exposing the owner for Double D Hotel and Double D Hotel and his son. So today is definitely going to be interested. What I want you guys to do is like up the live. Like up the live for me. Come on. Today is going to be interesting. We're going to be reading some stuff, going through some stuff. Also, I got a piece of report, or should we say a post from a young lady that says she had, or should we say she was in the same room that the parents stayed. I don't know, because since the whole thing, I didn't hear what room they stay in. I know. But it seems like this person was in the same room that Ariella family was in, and she put out a report, a post whereby she basically spoke about being encounter with iniquity. Like when she was in the room, her spirit left her body, and she started seeing all kind of thing. And because that was her first time also actually going to Double D Hotel. So, this is what I keep telling my brothers and sisters in this life. We fight not only against flesh and blood, but we fight against spiritual things in high places. You gotta know. You're supposed to know this by now. Showing James, big up yourself all the time. Showing James in the building, everything good. Shout out to who's that? Melinda, yeah, Burnton. Welcome down to the show. Justice, we don't want to hear sorry. Of course, but just look how things is go. Who said he's not a God? I telling you, wickedness is always got to get show up in this life here. So take me advice. Wickedness is always have to get show up in this life that we live in, viewers and subscribers. You understand? Wickedness. Now, like we said, this is not the first time this happening. They be doing this, they be sacrificing people. Then I got a video to show with a young lady go by the name of Mola, talking stupidness, but how people saying all kind of thing and saying but it's ritual and this and that. We need to get proper evidence. What proper evidence we need? We could see clearly that this girl was getting sacrificed. She already did get sacrificed. Whatever is the case, make sure they're white like how she there. Must the fucking the demon or the spirit with them use must he suck she life out of she or whatever. Even if sacrifice, ritual, wherever you put it, it still comes down to one thing: murder. That is what it comes down to. Murder. So this we dealing with, this we talking about. We ain't talking about nothing else. We ain't got to forget no evidence to know that these people them did murder this girl. All evidence that we got, everything that we, and like I said, that's why I'm still talking about this story, because I wanna be like the detective. And I wanna crack this case so some people could really understand and know what's going on. Because it's not all about books. It's all about street credibility or street sense also. So I bring a little street sense to the item. And it's simple. So far, these are what we're talking about. It's crazy. Now, I'm going to jump into a video whereby you hear what the, even if, right? Now, this is what the employee said. I'm not even going to jump into it. I'm going to read it myself for you. Let you ask ever see. Hold on a minute. There's a staff family member, right? This is a staff family member saying that since I know Bravo, must be this he call name, I know if it's his son or the father, God with the father, call him say, when he used to drive bus toward the two, must he toward the two bus, he raped and paid off a lot of young girls, and he, you know what I mean by he, and he, me know it's two of them, but the person say he used to always do sacrifice ritual. Mado, big up my brother, big up to everybody that checking in. Please like up the live and y'all could share the live also. You understand? He always used to do sacrifice ritual. He and his son sacrificed a young mechanic a few years ago. I would like to really know how the mechanic thing go down. If this mechanic went at Double D Hotel for have a good time like how everybody do and them end up doing this to this mechanic, I want to know. Yes, right, man. This is what I want to know. As you continue a few years ago, and the police was paid off. So tell me if them ain't got corruption in the police force. Everybody's saying, yeah, we pointing at the government, and we pointing at this, and we pointing at the police, and we blaming the police, and we blame who you want, we blame. Now we know this how it goes in Guyana, and I feel like if the police officers them start getting proper pay by doing their proper job, they wouldn't have they wouldn't be taking bribe from people. Why you don't find officers in America taking bribe from people? You know how much time you there with me friend them, and I first come here and them man, and when we get pulled over and I say, oh scrap, so you can't get them man a fine thing, or the man say, give a man, this is the worstest thing you could there doing. If you reason them man, no more better than giving them man something. Them man don't take bribe. And I love that because police is not supposed to take bribe. You're doing your work. Once you're doing your work the right way, the right how, you ain't supposed to take in bribe. Once you get in proper pay, once your pay is good because you know you're putting your life on the line. So you obviously got getting proper pay. You got family today, tomorrow. You could not be going home back or having the opportunity to go back to your family today, tomorrow. You don't know when they're gonna be a big shootout, when they're gonna be something that need your assistance, and when you go, you dead. You don't know. So obviously, you gotta show the police that you're paying something that gonna make you feel, all right, yeah, well, at least this could, even though money can't buy life, even though money can't buy life, he still could feel comfortable by saying, all right, yeah, you know, I could work with this even if. But the police, them always taking pay. Me knows what's going on. It's like them ain't getting pay, them ain't getting money. Right? The police was paid off, and now his son sacrificed a little girl last night, which it was that night, Wednesday night. It was done at midnight. Listen what I'm telling y'all. We fight not against flesh and blood, but spiritual thing in high places. Y'all stop there on scunt and y'all wise up. Y'all stop there on struminous and wise up. You see when it do? 12 o'clock. Remember how this demon thing is go? These band of them has got a specific time, and these band of them has got a specific person who them is work with. It's not anybody. This is why it takes so long before they could do another ritual. Because a couple years is gonna pass before you do ritual. Ritual you can't just get up today and do ritual. It got to be set with the time and the sun and the moon, if it's full moon, and all them scunt. When it comes to ritual. And then the person who you doing the sacrifice to, this spirit got to cling with the fucking demon, direct that the demon could say, go there working with, because they can't work with anybody. Meaning of the spirit got for weak or the spirit got for war. How come with him is got to do? But this is how it is. So this is what I'm saying. They sacrificed this girl at midnight. They had to do it midnight. Now the police officers them was trying to distract the family by sending them home. You understand? What? It's like midnight. That's why no one could have find her, the businessman. The business is falling apart. This is what the point said. The business is falling apart. You see, man? The business is falling apart, and that sacrifice was the only way out for them. The police was being paid. I am one of the staff family members. So you see what's going on now. We got staff coming out and staff family members that have or had encounters with the Doubleday Hotel and the dirty activities that they're doing, exposing them at this said moment here. So we don't need no evidence with nothing. We need the Doubleday Hotel, like how it burned there, it got done. That must be it. Let them break it down and turn it into a supermarket or something. Or don't even put nothing on, don't let somebody buy the spot. Right? Now, let me read this. Let me read this next one here so for you know. This is a employee that worked there. Right? And this person named Richard Singh. This is what the person said. That's very true that she said. I don't know who he's speaking about. I'm also an employee at the hotel, and the child was taken away and sacrificed by the owner's son of the hotel around 12 a.m. midnight this morning. That's why she couldn't have been found or couldn't have been seen. The owner's son had the police guarded so nobody could have entered the building, and after the last search conducted this morning, the owner's son and two other guys threw her in the pool. Yeah, man, working around the clock, bro. You know we do it. There's how vloggers is do it, you know, Gavin Hope. There's how we do it. We don't play. We can't let the information get stale. As soon as the information come up, we is deal with it. I was to go live last night, but I there me bed and I looking at the computer, looking at me office, and I saying bye, now I can do this tomorrow. You know what I mean? I can do it today. So definitely we on the panel. Right? For those persons who just check in, like I say, y'all see the thumbnail and the title y'all know going on today. We exposing the Double D son and father. Also, today we're going to be talking about the sergeant that murdered Ronaldo Peters being remanded. Also, we're going to be speaking about commanders. They're the two commanders that swap from the west side to Shin. But let me continue here, right? Let me go back there. The owner's son had the police guard, so nobody could have entered the building. And after the last search conduct this morning, the owner's son and two more other guys threw her in the pool. He have been doing this for many years now. There's an employee, you know. Remember now, listen what's happened. Before I read the next one, right? Here what's happened. Errol Hawk on Facebook, good morning to you, man. We need justice indeed. Big up yourself. Right? Listen what's going on now, right? Even get show off this crap, I didn't even remember when going for sale. You been doing this here now. I understand. They got some people that is working with you. Here what happen now? You see these people, them what trying to say, no catch back what I'm going and say. Because just want to get through off when I'm bigging up Errol. Listen me carefully. It's like dirty game when you're playing or you're working for dirty people or you're there in the government doing dirty thing or you're part of the police force that is do dirty things. I want you to listen. You know how much people they're in certain fields of work and they got certain thing going on that they don't really condone, they don't like, they don't agree with or even do. But what? Sometimes they can't say nothing. They have to keep their mouth shut. Because guess why? If them talk, it's either the person who them working with is some big boy, where they don't thinking was gone by, I can get murdered by, I can't talk. Or the big boy himself end up say, yo, don't say nothing or anybody say, they are threatened. It is happening. They got some man there in that's what they got. Just like they got dirty cap and good cap, they got some man with any dirty cap part. They on dirtiness, but guess what? Them there and them mining on them and it biting them and them realize that yo, this is wrong. I doing, but guess what? It's too fucking late. It's just like all of these black banners them that was working with the government that get killed back in them time there. When you find out they was shooters for certain big buy and they was certain thing, but after guess what? When it's time for election and certain things, you know you gotta get rid of people because guess why? Banners know too much. So when you know too much and you think you're gonna left, or if the people them decide to say, well, yo, I don't want to do this, nothing, y'all got me killing out me black brothers and sisters, or you got me robbing too much of people, or whatever is the case that you not gonna like, it's be too fucking late. That's when is either your family gonna get hurt or you gonna get hurt. So guess what's happening? A lot of persons is intent to don't say nothing about it and let it be. That's why sometimes you would see certain person would make certain would send certain thing to certain persons like vloggers and these things and say, yo, man want you call me name or I want you expose my name or say or expose my picture or nothing. Don't say you get this from wherever. You understand? Cause I fear for my life. So it's a case like that. You know what I mean? Showing James, what's up, my brother? Showing James say bad management in our Guyana people department. It's like, man, black people police have no power. Yeah, black people, the black police in have no power to talk. What do you mean by that? Bad management in our Guyana. Guyana people, Guyana our police department, black people, police in have no power to talk. What do you mean by police don't have no power to talk? Me understand though. Go and come again. I mean to understand what you mean by police in thing for talk. Let me continue with the second post that this man Richard Singh make. So he end up saying, hi, good morning. As I said earlier, I'm an employee of the Double D Hotel. As the news going by and by, I would like to say Mr. Wayne Smith and Leroy Smith, this is the father and the son. He's also one of the guys that put the 11-year-old girl in the pool while me and other staff members was upstairs. Then the two men came back upstairs and they set the rooms on fire. Okay, and them set and them set the rooms on fire. The staff members after the two men come upstairs and set the room on fire. So it's not even the protesters set this place on fire. Why did he set the room on fire? Because the room have evidence inside it. And that got to be the room with the girl talking about Justin. We're going to read the part with the girl talking about the spiritual part. This is serious. So they light the room themselves. It's not the protesters light the room. It's they light the room themselves. That's crazy. Because why? They want to get rid of the evidence. The room is where the girl went in. The room is where they was doing the sacrifice in with the young 11-year-old child. No joke, bro. Like up the live, everybody. Please like up the live. Yeah, man, it's very bad. But this for sure, y'all. That is to show you. I keep telling you. We fight not against flesh and blood, but spiritual thing in high places. That's why when you see certain people got big car, got big mansion and all them thing, you don't know what them doing to get these things. Enough people is doing sacrifice ritual for gain all these possession and all these assets that they have in life. That's why I don't look upon people with what they got. I just look upon what I got. I get motivated by these things. Like if I see a nice house or I see a nice car, it motivates me and put me in a position make I want to get it. Make I want to go and get it. Work hard and get it. But I don't really study people things. I'm a very serious person in life. I don't live life for life's sake. I just live life on a meds because remember now, You got to be on your itation. You got to know who you're there wrong. You got to know who you're lying with, who you're calling friend. You got to know who you're drinking with, smoking with, sleeping by, sending your children wrong. You got to be, we caught up in society so much. We caught up in society so much with nice clothes, perfume, fancy boots, and these. We caught up in life so much with these things till why we miss what's the real purpose of life, or we even try to acknowledge and know that we got for dep on we heights in life because all these things is distraction. That's how people get distracted. Is because of these stuff in life. So you don't really, they got enough things past you, and you know what I mean? When you get, this is why when certain people get caught in certain things, they left with their mouth open, they don't know what to do, what to say, because why they're slumbering. Them in depth on them eyes, them in they're focusing in life, then just living life for live life's sake. Because even if people being dying by this fucking hotel, nobody is supposed to go in by these people in hotel. This hotel supposed to get boycott from since the first person dead and nothing come out yet. Much less 2 person dead and nothing come out yet. Why people still going at the hotel? Why people still supporting the hotel? This is the same thing, and they're saying it's like something. It's like people just living for live fucking sake, bro. Because from since this war, they're out with this hotel, people supposed to be fear for their life for going at this hotel. Yes, it done happen for a couple of years. This is how it is work. This is what I tell you just now. Ritual doesn't happen like that. You wake up today and you do a ritual. It got to take a time. It got to be a specific person. They just can't go and pick up a person off of the road just like that. This thing don't happen like that. You got to be chosen for this ritual. It's a chosen thing. These man of them is chose you, however your spirit is or whatever the fucking case. But me, I got a spirit when them choose me, them is get disease right away. Them hair they start hurting, so them is got to lose me. But it depends on the weak soul must in them a sketch. Because we can't say it's kids alone, because here a young mechanic, but he was young. I don't know how old was the mechanic. If anybody could give me a name, a number, a year for the mechanic would be nice. I don't know how old, because I would like to do a little catch up and see if it's a particular age they got for work with or whether it's the case. Or it does depends on the person. You understand? This is what I want to know. Let's get some comment. This one said, these people that do that to the young girl should go to hell. This is why he's saying they got some place, them they get him born alive. They got some place, them they get him born alive. He was 21 years old. Okay, I got 2 person on the check-in said 21-year-old. That's young. That's what they say young mechanic says. Young ones is got to deal with. Young ones is got to deal with. Janirine, big up yourself and welcome down to the show. She said that these people need to go to hell. I telling you, Mado Sato, Mado was with this bumbo clad. What's amazing revelation? Yeah. Mado said, what amazing revelation. I telling you, no lie, bro. Brunton Sato, imagine that child mother is outside and them killing her child in the hotel. Oh my God, I telling you. Yo, it's crazy. Sean James says the black police have the power to talk the truth. Okay. Now catches what you're saying, James. And now catches what you're saying. They can't talk the truth, because if they talk the truth, it's either them and dead or they get knocked off or there's something up. You got to remember this, how this thing is go, bro. Anytime you talking against the wicked, you can't live. anytime you're talking against the wicked, you can't progress in life. Much less when you're working with the wicked and you decide to blaspheme the wicked as they're working with them and tell them about them bad doing what they're doing. You knows what happened. You got to study about you children, you got to study about you life, you got to study about all kind of thing. This thing don't go like that. This thing is very serious, my brothers and sisters. Alicia, what's up, girlfriend? Miss you for 2 days. Welcome down, sweetie. Hope everything good on your ends. Happy Saturday to you and your entire family. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You see me? I already got somebody want to call in. So here we're going now. Remember, 2 minutes, a call, 2 to 3 minutes. We're not going to go more than that because you don't know the phone line is going to be opening now. You guys could call WhatsApp or you guys could call straight, all right? So I'm going to open the phone line now. So phone lines are definitely open. Let me hear what you said. But before we come out here there's a finishing off with the statement with this, right? The two men come back up and set the room on fire that have evidence. Then the other men downstairs is the guy that sent out the message that the girl downstairs sent out the message, the girl drowned in the pool. When everyone rush in. When everybody rush in, right? Leroy Smith, this is his son, was at the step with me and other employee, and he told us to act normal. So all the time, this is why I'm saying how this place set up, it looked like say nobody couldn't really get a see from the outside if they doing whatever they do. They naturally block off the pool. They naturally block off. This is how it's situated. Because remember, it's privacy. You got to block off the pool in order for people to get privacy who going to be in suit or whatever from. We're talking about persons who going to be on the road passing and everything. You don't want no, you know what I mean? You don't want no distraction upon the outside. Everything must be inside. Come inside for see what's going on, right? Basically. So nobody can see when them bringing down the girl in our cars. I forget for sure this thing. I don't know why the heck me do that now. But I see a video this morning whereby they went showing somebody and the little girl went on the roof. Like them hatch up on the roof. And then after the whole calamity in the whole scene, they take she down from the roof, carry she in the house. You know what I mean? And all these things. So it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But the phone lines are open, 347-801-6231. You guys could call and let me know what's your thoughts on this as we go through the whole scene here, guys. You know what I mean? Because we're going to be exposing some stuff, dealing with some stuff. Right? We're going to be exposing some stuff and dealing with some stuff. Let me see if I could get this thing here. Let me see if we can find this. Phone lines are definitely open, guys. I'd like to go down to this here to see something. Right? All right, we got this here, so now. There's a next piece here, so. There's a next piece of thing I got to read out to you guys. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's checking in. You know how the thing go already, you know what I mean? Phone lines are open if you guys want to call in. And I think have the phone line. That's a F the phone line. Here we're going on now. I'm going to pin a link in the comment section, guys. We got to work on this link. This link is a bad link. And yeah, I got to learn about the link. Okay, that link that is pinned in the comment section. I'm gonna pin it. All right, I pinned the link just now a while ago, guys. Um, hold on a minute. So I just pin a link in the comment section, guys. You guys could definitely join the live and let us have a discussion about this. But before we go any further, let me continue. Like I said, welcome to everybody that definitely checking. Please like up the live, guys. Like up the live. We got 390 persons on the YouTube channel. We got 3 persons on Facebook. Come on, guys. Can you like up the channel? Yeah, man. The link is in the comment section. Hit the link in the comment section. Follow the instruction, guys, and come aboard. Let us have a conversation right here on the channel, guys. The link is in the comment section. I just pinned the link. Somebody asked me if they could call in from New York. Yes, phone lines are open. The link is in the comment section, guys. In the comment section. Just follow the link and definitely come aboard. Let's have a conversation, all right? We know how we're doing it. Now, this person here made a post. It look like I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to hear from now until somebody pop up on the call in. I stayed in the room before with an ex-boyfriend. I would say I'm short of spirituality person. I'm a sort of spirituality person. I can sense and see things. This is what this person said when she went to the hotel. Sometimes weird things make contact with me or traumatize me. My family say I have weak spirit, but I think you have to be damn strong to face the spiritual world. If you know, you know. So we went in there to spend the night, only for me to go into the vision where I saw my spirit came out of my body, and I saw myself and a guy laying on the bed, but this guy body was so dark like death. No light, just like a dark shadow next to me. At the point I was praying, saying, blood of Jesus, but this thing keep whispering in my ears, won't help. I couldn't talk, I couldn't move. You understand? So basically, she's saying when she got this kind of fucking spirituality inside her, she see things and hear things. So when she go in this room where this girl went, this will happen. People, the link is in the comment section. You guys could join the link. That's the call-in link. If you want to call in, guys, just join the link that is in the comment section. I would really like to hear from you. Right? So just Sato. Okay, good. She couldn't move. My body was praying in my mind. Let's just say, at that point I was praying, saying the blood of Jesus, but this thing keep whispering in my ears that won't help. I couldn't talk, I couldn't move. My body was praying in my mind. Then I saw a unrecognizable image came out to me, came over me to to start open my hands. Because I got something black in it here, so I know if this is direct, but I know it could be open. It's like me over me to start open my hands. I heard this say the same, okay, I heard the same song like it was swimming. My skull open and fell. Don't know where it's though. But this is the person said like she hears somebody swimming. I heard the swimming song like it was swimming. My skull open and fell like I was gonna go crazy because I was trying my best to get back into my body, but the fight was real. There's a whispering of something in the unknown language. In the unknown language, in my ears keeps sounding from fear to near. I then started quoting Bible verse and said the blood of Jesus, then that's how I jumped it out of the vision. Jesus Christ. There's a real, hey, I tell ya, we fight not against flesh and blood, but spiritual thing in high places. Y'all don't get it twisted, bro. Y'all got to focus. I know I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? She's a person who is just. So after she started quoting Bible verse, inside me, she jumped. When I catch myself, I was weak, thirsty, and scared as fuck. I woke up the guy and told him I wanted to go home. He said, no, wait till tomorrow. I agree, set up. I argued, sit up for like 2 hours, then I doze off again. This time was a dream. What kind of scrap is this? She still stay in the hotel. Why some woman is just don't you couldn't just get up and start to ever guy now buy. If we can't go home, if you want to carry me home, I got this is why women, y'all got for guy y'all get vex money. You got to get vex money because if I was in she position and a woman came me at some hotel and that happen, like tell you this, I don't care if it's 10,000, 15,000 you pay for the hotel. It's either you get a different room or you're finding a different hotel, or I gone home. Something have to happen. Like the person said, the hotel dark. Of course. This person talking about the same double day hotel, I know. For those persons who may be wondering what the story is about, is a person who went to the double day hotel and they said they went in the same room that they do the ritual. Come remember, he's got a personal room, he's do the ritual. But like at that time there, they must see rent the room to she or something, because basically that's what I get from it. So as she go in there, she spirit start connecting to things. You still by wake up? You understand? This story give me the goosebumps, bro. I'm not gonna tell no lie. Right? As we continue. She said, I argued, sit up for 2 hours. Then I doze off. She sit up for 2 hours after he said, let be left tomorrow. Nobody tomorrow. Come remember, I want my lashing. I feel like I want we enjoy ourselves. I want a nice time. So remember, it's not me getting the dream. Remember, it's not me really inclined with the spirit and I see things and hear things. It's you. Me, in the chat, how y'all feel if y'all meet up with a spiritual woman like that will see things and hear things? How a man could deal with a woman will see things and hear things? That's crazy because when she start talking about these things, it gonna be they're gonna get me frightened. They're gonna get me scared. No lie. All right, let me continue here. So hold on there. Hold on. Right? So she does off, sit up for 2 hours, and then she doze off again. This time was a dream. I dream there was a lady at a door calling for me. And when I opened, she said, I must get out of there now because the people are coming for me. I said, what people? She said, go out now. If they find you, you can't contact spiritual. You can't connect spiritually. They would use you. When I look downstairs, hold on there. Hold on there. When I look downstairs, wait, I gotta catch back the pieces. So this dark. All right, good there, so good. When I look downstairs, when I look down the hall, I could have recognized what or who, but they was ringing bells and chanting something for fear come over me. Chanting something for fear come over me. And I jumped it out of my sleep. At that point, I took a seat. I take a seat by the window, didn't go back to sleep, pray for the daylight to come. I never wanted to go back to sleep in that hotel ever again. I am telling y'all, the spiritual world is getting crazy by day. Yo, this is mad. You understand? People, the phone lines are definitely open. The link is pinned in the comment section, guys. In the comment section. You understand? That's a person that spend at some time in your side me in the hotel. Now here we go. Now we can go and play this video for y'all. Whereby, remember the wait name, the taxi driver or the ram car where they see that the young girl went into. Remember the false statement that they put out first. Now, this is I got a video. May know how much y'all hear it. Some of you might not, but it's a voice note of the driver being questioned, and he's explaining, saying that he was almost set up for hit and running, like knocking the girl down, because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to pin it like if it's a case whereby she was knocked down. That's why they really wanted the parents to go home. You understand? That's why they wanted the parents to go home. So here we're going on. Let me go into this. Let me get for hear what he say. And we're going to dissect it, blood, fire. Yeah, man, it's Saturday, we outside. It's Saturday, we give a full 5-hour show. Yeah, man. Phone lines are definitely open, guys. You guys could definitely hit the link in the comment section. Hit the link in the comment section. That's the link for you to call in, guys. I'm telling you, that's the link for you to call in. So for those persons who want to call in and, let us have a 2-minute gap, definitely feel free to call in. Okay. Just a minute. We're going to go to the... Okay. All right, people. Just a minute. Let me get this. All right. Let's take a listen to what the driver said, guys. Let's get this.
On my way to town, I was stopped at the bridge, and the corporal at the bridge said that I knocked down somebody's child in Tushin. So I was puzzled about it because I know for a fact I didn't went to Tushin for, let's say, over a week now, because the farthest I went was on Monday at Katrina. And then an ex-police officer came up to me and she told me that it is not hit and run, it is abduction, alleged abduction. So I got more angry because, it's early in the morning, you're trying to get where you want to be, and then you have to deal with the stress of the traffic with the bridge, and then to hear something like this early morning. They escorted me to Lagrange police station. That is where I was detained for more than 12 hours, actually. When they detained me at the bridge, they said it's on a commando. They didn't state which commando. All they said was I was being detained on the commando ward. That if they find the vehicle, they should detain the driver and the vehicle. And that is all I was told when they held me at the Lagrange police station. Now, I have to say that the police them that was detaining me at Lagrange police station, they were very nice, except for the one at the Harbor Bridge. They were very much rude and hoggish and refused to, cooperate with me as well. But the ones them at Lagrange police station, Miss Boston, I have to give compliments to her. She was very nice and she treated me well. But my issue is I am a contractor. I just do, as a contractor, you just work for day-to-day pay. You get paid as you work. And yesterday I had to call off work because I even lose a contract worth 500,000 yesterday because I was being detained for that incident. People wouldn't want to work with a criminal. So that is why I ended up losing a contract yesterday, and then I seen the post on Facebook. For the entire day I was following it while I was at the station. The police them were following it as well with me, trying to get down to the commanders to know if they should release me after the body was found at the hotel. Now, I told them I live in an apartment building right in Parkers Harmony. I have more than 10 persons that can stand witness saying that I was at home in the time of the abduction. The vehicle was in front of the building the entire time. And nobody was taking me into consideration with the witnesses then. And it was very stressful yesterday. So first of all, I am Muslim. I revert from Christianity to Islam, and I don't take part in no partying, no smoking, no drinking. So, for a Muslim person to be in such an issue is kind of harsh, especially one that reports from Christianity to Islam. So, it's kind of tough for me at the moment. So on my way to town, I was stopped at the bridge.
You hear that? So this is what he's saying. He says, listen here how the Guyana police force was going to frame this man just to protect the perpetrators. May Ganesh wake up and say like somebody just don't check in on the live. All right, we got somebody. Just a minute, my brother. Just a minute. Yeah, man. What's going on, my brother?
Blessed love, my brother. One love, one
Yes,
love.
welcome to the show. I ain't hearing you though. You're there on mute.
Bigging up. You heard
I ain't
me?
hearing you. Come out and come back in. Just exit and forward back in. Exit and forward
Yes,
back in.
blessed love, my brother. Yeah,
They
man.
wanted to frame him. This is what driver said. They wanted to frame the driver. Exit and
Me
come
not
back in.
sure
Cause that
what's
be something. Just exit and come back in. Just exit and forward in again. This is how it is go sometime. You understand? They go for frame. She's the hot. Then go for frame this man on a real life level. I telling you just a dry. This is why this is why when you see these people them going on like how they going on with the police force, you can't vex, bro. When you see the people them going on like how they go on You cannot vex with the police force, bro. You understand? You can't vex. Big woman thing. Hit the link in the comment section, guys. Make sure you not on mute. Oh, this good. Alright, just give me a second. I'm going and clean my data and come back. By the time y'all watch this piece here, I'll soon be back.
Because we have to
She left this area in a car or whatever.
All that is in my investigation.
All that is in
Why did the officers step down and yet I still got on the uniform and went on the scene? Right? If y'all left us at this time, y'all got nothing for fucking.
Deputy Commissioner, as you know, I'm elected here in Region 3 to represent you. My simple question to you, sir. Is Mr. Mandel still the commander for Region 3? Right now, or I am overseeing. So you're the commander of Region 3?
Alex, tell her on the scene.
Is he still stationed at
Do you need desperation?
Do you still announcing yes or no?
Yes or no? And push him to there.
He could be deputy. So we want to know if he is still in the region. I am nowhere in the world. You said just now, all over in the world. Police have a body that investigates. So I agree with you. And it's nowhere in the world.
Avoid them all and now we fucking child and the child in the building. Man, are you right? Fuck yeah.
And the statement that the police gave out.
You understand? Y'all see what's going on. It's crazy. Phone lines are definitely open, guys. Phone lines are definitely open. For those persons who may be getting, let me go back to the old book. Anybody want to call in, definitely 347-801-63. 6231 347-801-6231. Phone lines are open, guys. The phone lines are open. 2 minutes to call. 347-801-6231. Or you guys could hit the link in the comment section and definitely join the live. Let us have a conversation about this situation here. Definitely. We on Kick, we on Facebook, and we on YouTube. Shout out to those persons on YouTube. We got 500 persons on YouTube. Come on, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live. I want to say thanks to all our new subscribers. Definitely, we definitely meet the mark of 6K. So we want to say congratulations. Yeah, man. Congratulations to the team. Yeah, man. We're going higher and higher. Like we say, straight at 100,000. That's what we're dealing with. You know what I mean? Let me see if my brother going to come through now and get through with the call now. Hello, my brother. Good afternoon. What up?
Hello, hello, my brother. Hello. Still having a problem? Not.
You hearing me?
Hello. Oh boy.
I'm hearing you.
Must be some difficulty on my end, boy. On my end. Blessed love. Calling all the way from the beautiful island of St. Lucia, man. Yeah, man. You hearing me? Yes, calling from the beautiful island of St. Lucia, man. Yeah, man. Bless the love to all.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Yeah. Been following this story, honestly speaking, from yesterday. Yesterday, I really got to know what was going on, and it's kind of a really sad situation. Uh, yes, really, really sad. As a parent, as one with I have a daughter and a son, and it's not any news that any parent will actually want to be hearing. And so I could just imagine being in the shoes of this father having to go and remove his daughter from that swimming pool, and that lifeless body. I could just imagine that pain and what he would have been going through at that time. It's just sad to see that the system that is supposed to be protecting the youths, how they can. It's really sad. It's really, really sad, because these are the same people that have to put their youths and them out there, and for the same set of people to turn around and stab these parents in the back like this, searching for answers, and it's like you cannot even get those answers because everybody's trying to cover up right now, not to show what is going on there, with the police officers and the owners of this hotel. But there is something going on there, and this thing needs to be investigated thoroughly. I believe um, outside interference, outside people need to be involved in this, because if the cops already are covering up.
Yeah. Oh shit. I know he had to got some kind of internet problem going on with he. I just was getting a call, but definitely I had somebody on the live. Can you guys call back? Can you guys call back? The link is in the comment section. You guys could definitely call. Also, the phone lines are open 347-801-6321. Okay, guys, the phone lines are open. Somebody send me something. Okay.
Boy,
Yeah, my brother.
I could tell you as a parent, just not feeling it, man. It's hard. It's tough, man.
You know what I mean? You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Ever going on? Best you call in. Cause you're
I
breaking up. You're breaking up bad.
hope this driver um
Coming like we getting some problem with E. Can you call in if you want? You could call in. Let me put the number up back on the screen. Cause it look like some persons are getting problem with the number 347-801-6231. Sorry, phone lines are open, guys. You guys could call in. Phone lines are open. You understand? To see something. 806 347 801 6231. Guys, the phone lines are open. Hello, good afternoon. Shit, coming like we lost that person. Phone line open, guys. Come on. All right, we got a first caller. Hi, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. You're live.
I'm actually calling from Niger, and I'm actually. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, but can you turn down your device that you're listening us from? I'm getting an echo.
Yes, I'll do that. Hang on. Yes, I'm hearing you, but can you turn? Right, I am actually calling from Grenada. I'm from London, but I've returned to Grenada. I've worked with children all my life in London as an educator and as a special needs personnel with parents. My question is several things here. If there was a history of the hotel having problems with people, young people being there, why take your children there? If you know there is a history of concern with that hotel, why take children there?
That's the same thing I'm saying. That's the same thing I'm saying. Like, come on. Like, what are y'all doing?
Secondly, the police force ought to have caught out the entire hotel when they knew there was an issue. Thirdly, they should have a thorough search of personnel, investigative personnel, searching every room. The parent ought not to be the one to go in and search. Thirdly, they should have actually closed the hotel down. Yes, the people had a right to be concerned because honestly, I'm telling you, I have no children, but I've worked with children. I worked with very vulnerable children and parents. And even now in Grenada, I still do the same. We have issues here. And I really cried for this because I have some beautiful nieces and nephew. And I would hate to think something like that happened to them.
Okay.
My last point is this right now. That situation could escalate in an amazing revolt in Guyana if they don't handle it well.
Definitely.
Thirdly, lastly, why there is something saying that the couple, the owner of the hotel, has fled. Why did the government allow him to flee? Why did the police lie? Now, there was several things happening here. Maybe they've been paid off. Maybe they're frightened for their own security. Maybe there's a whole lot of issue. But to be honest, we have the regional Caribbean court system. Shouldn't the entire region get into that situation and become a team investigating? We don't really need to bring in outside investigators like European or American or so, because they have no problem. I think we have enough well-advanced personnel here to form a team to do that work. And the parents should get counseling. I don't know if they're getting counseling. The parents should be placed in a safe house. The parents should be looked after very carefully. My heart goes out to that young father. He's very, very emotional. Are they getting the psychological thing they need to do? Is it handling? The crowd is okay, but the crowd is not helping the parents because it seems that everybody in the crowd has an issue with the police. There's a lot of emotions, raw emotions going out there. So the situation needs to be really looked at from many angles: psychological, social, spiritual, mental, and physical. And of course, the legal section. I do hope that they can't bring this beautiful young girl back, but of course, they could help the situation. We're going to have a massive problem in Guyana, but also it could spill out in the region because other parents are watching. We have hotels, and to be honest, I know I'm talking a lot because I'm concerned.
Cool. It's cool.
Our young parents, in my observation in the Caribbean, we have girl, children, and boys. The way we dress our children, don't they realize that pedophiles are coming to the region? Don't they realize that men are about taking photographs of the children? Why don't we allow children to be children? Why do we have them to become Miss so-and-so at a childish age? And why do we say a child is a child? I'm so concerned about that. And I do hope that...
I love that. Yeah.
That we could learn as adults and parents, fathers too. Children need fathers. We need strong families to bring up our children. We need to teach them boundaries, discipline, and let them grow up well. There's nothing wrong in being an old-fashioned child growing up well, or old-fashioned parent growing up your children well. We need to set some boundaries, but we need to look at our child protection issues, and we subscribe to the United Nations Save the Children Fund. We get a lot of money to Save the Children Fund. Where are we putting that money? What resources are there to help children? So this is my. I literally cried. I point this program out to a lot of my friends in Grenada who wasn't even aware of it, and to my London friends. We need to back up in the Caribbean. We are too slack.
Okay. That's it, man. What's your name?
My name is Louise Nayak Francois.
Okay, Louise. Definitely, I love what you said, because like I said, whether you're a parent or even if not, you're not a parent. If you're not in a state whereby you are very upset or hurt of this situation here, then you can't be a human being. You cannot be a human being. So whether it's a parent or not, I love that you have that affection for this situation here, because it's a very hurting situation. She had her whole life in front of her, and it's very wrong, And this whole scene right here, Hun, is storing up more things. They have a protest going on right now, and they have a little 7-year-old child was killed by a stray bullet, and nothing came out of it, and she's out there also. So there's a lot of stuff that is happening and being swept under the rug. So we got to do something about it. We got to represent.
Ghana is so divided on racial grounds as well, isn't it? So, I had Guyanese. I had two amazing Guyanese professors taught me in England when I was at university, and I've learned a lot about the Guyanese, situation. And so, because I did government and politics, and I focused on the Caribbean region, I did Caribbean cultural history, and so I'm very much concerned about our growth, our progress in the region. Our children are so important. We seem to put very, very little resources. Safe care place for children. You guys are young parents. You need to be asking for these things.
Real talk.
Okay.
Real talk.
I've said enough.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming to, sweetheart. Have a blessed day, okay?
You have a great day.
And thank you to subscribing. Okay, bye-bye. Definitely, man. Shout out to London. Shout out to everybody that definitely take time and call in, really appreciate it. Like I say, man, the phone lines are definitely open. Your concern, your word, your feeling about things, it's definitely wanted over here. So 347-801-6321. Feel free to call in, guys. The phone lines are definitely open. We have a next caller here. Hello, good afternoon. Hello?
Oh, hello, are you on live?
Yes, you're on live.
Yes, good day.
Hi, good day. Where you calling us from?
Concerning the parent just now, concerning the person just now that called, and I was saying this too, that if they had incidents there before, why would people go back? But I was just thinking, maybe it's the only place in the community that offers a pool. And sometimes if they probably went there more than one time and nothing happened. So I was thinking the same thing too.
Yeah.
And with that being said, yes.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I pray that people stop blaming the granny for what happened.
Straight up.
Because I'm a grandmother too. And sometimes we just want to take our grandkids or kids out just to have fun. Maybe she didn't even know that would have happened.
What's your name?
My name is Chanela.
Okay, Chanela, listen to me. It's an 11-year-old girl. She's not 5, 6, or 3. She got a little common sense with she. So obviously, if I'm taking my child, my children, or my grandchild to a hotel, I'm supposed to be comfortable knowing that they should be safe, whether it's lifeguard, whether it's security, or even cameras. So they can't blame the grandmother for that.
Right.
You understand?
That's what I'm saying.
Straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people was blaming poor granny.
Yeah, no, man, no. The woman ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? They was all together. She just allowed the cheering them for 2 minutes. She come, she asks her bond. The girl was interacting with the grandmother right through. So it's not like if the grandmother eyes was off for the girl like for an hour or nothing. She come to the grandmother, said, Granny, I want to go in the pool. The granny said, girl, you got to get a band, get your money for going buy this band, everything.
Oh, my
You know what I mean?
God.
So stupid these people there, pon. Stupid.
Yeah, you can't blame Granny.
Can't
Oh
blame
my
Granny,
God,
man.
she
No.
must feel it
No.
so hard. I feel it for her
You know what I
too.
mean?
You know
Real
that
thing.
as much as the parents, I feel it for the grandmother
The,
too.
the only thing I am saying to myself is like, all right, you said that to you went with 20 of y'all. How the hell 20, nobody, let me say 18, 15, even 10, nobody in see when this girl get pick up. All right, one to the staff them, there is only 2 person working at the hotel. It's kind of strange, like how this girl gets snatched and nobody in see. It's so swift, it's so quick. What's going on? Yo, this thing, yo, it's crazy.
For real.
It's
For
crazy.
real, and next thing I keep hearing people saying, "Oh, all of the property, they're destroying the property. They're destroying the people property. Who
Yeah.
cares about that?"
Nobody care about that. We mean with property. We don't care if she can't come back, but we know we can do something that could satisfy we the guy come down.
And next thing, Guyanese need to watch. We can be leaders. I mean, everybody from the Caribbean coming out saying, watch Guyana, look at what they did.
Real
Let
thing.
us do the same. People watching us. We really need to come off of this race.
Yeah.
And all of that nonsense. You
Yep.
see what happened when we come together? Other people looking at us. We are leaders.
Yep.
With
Yep.
this, we can be leaders of the Caribbean.
Yep.
Yeah,
man.
but thank you so much.
Thank you
and,
too.
I appreciate all of you guys that coming out and supporting this. We love you guys and we appreciate everything.
Thank you so much. All right, sweetie. Definitely. Cha-cha. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome down to Show Me What You Got TV or live.
Good afternoon, my brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Yeah. What's your take on this situation here, my sister?
Well, I tell you, it hit hard home for me because my father was murdered 42 years ago, come the 29th of this month, and for a piece of land, and there is no justice. So I know what it feels like. I know what his parents are going through. It would never end.
I telling you, real thing.
Yes. Yes, and it was the same way, beaten and then thrown in the river.
Oh, wow.
So I'm saying I can relate.
Could relate, definitely,
I
sweetheart.
could relate, and I get
Wow.
so emotional. I can't sleep. I just see this little girl. I see my father. Every night I see my father. You know, the bad thing is that sometimes when these things happen, I know the one caller, she meant well, but it's not the time about dress code. It's about pouring out your heart and let me find these people who did this wickedness to this child.
Straight.
You know?
Straight. No
We
lie.
need straight
We
up.
need.
Like I was
Yeah,
a
man.
teacher too, and I love kids. I have kids of my own. I have 4 granddaughters. I wouldn't like to see anybody touch them,
Real thing.
much less to murder them.
I telling you. Straight.
You know?
I said, yo, even if I know how I would react, but still I don't want I ask God for cover me on because I know how it is, but I just don't want to get in the farm because they can go kill me. I don't know.
Yes.
They can go for it's not gonna be me care. I don't care. Because this high class disrespect and every that they did.
Too much.
You know what I mean?
Too
Come
much.
on, bro. It's over and over and it gotta stop.
It got to stop.
Got to
And hear
stop.
this thing now. The protesting. I know people are saying, you know, when you study all this thing, I don't sugarcoat nothing. The Guyana government is not doing anything. The people need to protest. It's the only way to get some justice.
Real talk. We gotta take the road.
If that father didn't stay there with his belly telling him, that would have been a different story
This is
today.
what he's saying too. This is what he's saying.
So I ain't able with all them sugarcoating thing. Yes, we all go to school and we study and we all this. But you see when it happen, you shoes,
This
you
it.
see a different picture
This
through
is
your
what he
eyes.
say. This is what he say. Who feels it knows it.
Yes, yes, yes. But I must
Yeah,
thank you
man.
for bringing the show that we can come in and we
Respect.
can talk, you
Yeah,
know.
man. Yeah, man. This is it. You know what I
And
mean?
we
Yeah,
need
man.
more people
Mm-hmm.
to.
Mm-hmm.
I know the lady raised a point which I can say it loud
Mm-hmm.
and clear, and I've been bellowing as a teacher. I started teaching when I was 19 years old in Guyana.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I live now in Canada.
Okay. Okay.
And my husband is right now in Guyana.
Aye.
You know, they call us East Indian. I don't see myself as an East Indian because we were real more than 1,000 years ago through education. We come from a black woman.
That is it. Yeah,
The
man.
whole world.
Yeah, man.
And I've been saying over and over, from
Yeah.
small, educate the children them, and this maybe will stop the racism that's happening.
Definitely. Definitely.
Well, they label me as East Indian, but I say I'm just a human
A
being.
human being. This is it. This is how we got to work.
My husband, listen to this. My husband is an African.
Okay.
He's home there right now. Let me tell you, the police all over Guyana, they waste of time.
Yeah. Real talk.
They are a total waste. I don't
Yes.
care. I put on my name and everything.
Yes.
They can come for me.
Yes. We ain't frightened.
You
There's
know,
a
right
waste.
must be right. Look,
Yeah, man.
every time you see a protest, how much is Indian coming out there? How much?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
They don't bloody well come out unless it happened to them. We need it to be stopped. All
It
the
hurt.
ingraining their children head, black people this, black people that. And black people are one of the nicest people on this earth.
Come on. Come on, bro.
The most loving people.
You know what I mean? And that's why I went saying the other day, no, my sister. I said back in the days, like 25 years or 30 years ago, we could understand. You used to finding like the racial thing used to be like out of hand because I could tell for a fact. You never used to really see an Indian female with a black man or an Amerindian with a coolie man. Now you see these kind of things is happening. This will show you that people bypassing it, but still they got people in Guyana, and we're talking about certain Indians still following the trend, just like when they got certain white supremacists in America, still following the Ku Klux things, and you know what I mean. So you're gonna find it, you know what I mean. But we instead of we keeping in and shut we mouth, we need to come out and talk. And the more we talk, things gonna happen. Yeah, man, things gonna happen.
Especially in this day and age where they
Yeah,
get
man.
the phone, instead of talking, stripping,
Right.
educate yourself.
Right.
Is you
Right.
hearing Bornham is the only man who do something for Guyana?
Yes, right?
Yes.
Real talk, my sister.
Yes. I don't care what they say about me. And when you see all them wicked talking on them show this, it's pure Indian saying, oh, they're working, the police working for the people. What that got to do with this child?
Real thing.
I get so
Kingston style.
angry that
Yeah,
people
man.
are not educating themselves when they want to come out
That
there
is it.
and talk something.
That is it. Do your education. They got Google. They got these things you could get information.
You
Real
know,
thing.
You know what? Once I publicly, where I come from, my village is pure East Indian.
Okay.
My husband is down there right now. The neighbor break we fence. My husband went down there at Fort Wellington to complain, carry all my document and everything. Why you think the police girl gonna ask him? Because they know number 7 village West Coast Borbis is only East Indian. Why you think they gonna ask him? What kind of people live there?
Telling you.
Guyana get 6 arrests. Why you asking? Because you see he's a black man?
Real thing. Well, thank you, my
All
sister.
this nonsense need to stop, and it's from the top.
All right. Let me get the
needs
next
to
call.
stop,
Thank
but
you
I
very
thank
much.
you so much.
You welcome, man. All the time. All the time.
Yes.
All right.
Big
Have a
up.
blessed day.
Bless up.
Jesus Christ. Hello, good afternoon. You're tuning into the Let's Start the Things TV. You're live.
Hello?
Hi, hello. You're live. What up? Where you calling us from?
Hey, what's up, feelings?
Hi there, what's going on?
Boy, let me tell you something. You see the story? It's bullshit to the bull crap what the police them did. Just imagine, they throw out the family, right, with Red Ram and some Orlando. Right? No. Listen.
No, I got to laugh
listen,
because it's scunt.
Yeah.
I got to.
The fucking always like dog.
Yeah.
Here they trying to inculcate now, right? The girl is like she's 11, you know, she needs the impurity and she want to run away with man.
There's
and
the stigma they want peace. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the stigma they want stick. Pon the people them, right? By you lucky, by is the right thing the parents them did by the family member them stick right there. You
Yo,
understand?
just imagine if these people they go home. There's the opportunity and not them they want by. Oh,
you know what I'm talking to, right?
Man. It's who, man?
It's full DJ Errol from West Coast.
Oh,
from
strap, my boy, long time,
so we
long
know
time.
them place.
Yeah, my
and
brother.
we know how they stay because we from Georgetown too.
Definitely, brother. Yeah, man.
You understand telling you?
You know what it is.
So when the police now try to cover up this bullshit here so now, because if you look back in 2012 when the article come out with a real buy, right? With the drowned and claim and they never get justice. It's every 10 years they do this bullshit work. We know what they're
telling you, bro.
They gotta free the fucking Dutch
got
people.
To feel it, bro.
You gotta free the land.
This
you understand?
It. Right.
And now look how the
just
police
now, guys,
make
just
themselves look low and stink and dirty. Involvement in people criminality act before they act for the people in interest, right? It's every little girl that run away. You know how the news is come. Missing girl, gone missing. And then Sunday 2 days later, so now they come back.
Real thing.
She run away with a man. Now they're trying to pin the story upon the little girl like that. But you see, God don't sleep by. God don't sleep. Like ugly.
I tell you, son, boy, you making fucking joke with them. Eh? Catch them. They got pay. Yeah, my brother. Thanks for coming through,
man.
Brother.
There's me input.
All right, my boy. Respect. Yeah, man. Yeah, people. This is what we talking about, guys. That is what we talking about. Shout out to everybody that definitely tuning in and checking in. And y'all know always is we keep it real. You understand? Well,
sorry, guys. I just have to say this.
We're going to open the phone lines in a minute. We're going to open the phone lines back in a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let me open back the phone line. All right? By the time let me listen, they say so. That's right?
Sorry, guys. I just have to say this. So, Leroy Smith, I'm wondering what is going through your head right now. You remember all those bribes you took from people in Wakenham Island towards me? Do you remember when I refused to give you $100,000? How you sink me? You see, blood money is not good. Blood money is not good. You will rot in hell. I know this day was coming. You make me separate from my family for a whole year and a half. Remember that? You remember? 2 cases you make me stay in Guyana for a whole year and a half. But like I said, there is a God. He don't sleep. I will feel sorry for you. I will feel sorry for you.
All right, we back on the scene. We back on the scene. Phone lines are definitely open. Phone lines are definitely open, guys. I said the phone line busy today, but the phone line busy. Yeah, man. Phone line buck right now, you know. Phone line buck. 347-801-6231, guys. Phone line is definitely open. Call in, let me know what's your thoughts on this situation here. Definitely, guys, it's crazy, you know what I mean? It is crazy. You know what I mean? It is crazy at this said moment here, guys. Like I said, phone lines are open. Let me know what's your thoughts, guys. Show me what you got TV. Y'all know what we're talking about. Y'all know how the thing is. Decide me justice we need. We need justice. That's what we're talking about. You understand? Justice we need. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome down to Let's Start the Things TV.
Yes, hi, good morning. I'm from Canada. Good evening.
Hi. Shout out to all of my Canadians. Yeah, what up? Let me know what's
Yes,
your
I
thoughts.
want to give my condolence to the family, but one thing I have to say, your president in Guyana there, why every time something happening with the family in Guyana murder, he always calling our people thug. Weren't he a thug when he blocked the minister car before he get into office? Weren't he a thug?
You know what I mean? Oh my God.
He had 19 for a charge, and he's calling people thug. That man need to get the hell out of our office. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, my sister. Yeah, man. This is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's the same thing I'm saying is that it's strange to see the government calling certain name, using certain tone and certain stuff. You know what I mean? And they facilitate with the same stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean? 347-801-36231, guys. Phone lines are definitely open. Phone lines are definitely open, guys. All right, let me see this. Check this out. Let me check this out here, so somebody just sent me. As it looks at her skin, it truly believe this is the portrait she was. Okay, now this scam. Scam me really want you calling me. The phone line is open to other people, not you, not because I put the phone line out there. Shout out to everybody that definitely check in. Phone lines are definitely open, guys. Phone lines are open. We got a few more calls before we get out of here. You know it go already. And it says this, it look like I look at her skin. I believe this is the pasture she was forced into. We are not mad or why these people want to scam us? Suppose I put my thing out there, the scammers them just I don't know. I don't think y'all why. Phone lines are open, guys. 347-801-6231. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome down to the show. Where you calling us from?
Brooklyn, my brother.
All right, my brother. What's your thoughts on this, my brother?
I'm very much upset. Condolences to the family. I'm upset at the fact that the people in the police force is Guyanese. It is of one ethnicity. You're fighting down your own. The police force is there to protect and serve. But you're following the instruction of politicians and failing to realize that you have to go home, you have to deal with these same people. You have children also. Also, it is the police who burn the place, to burn the evidence. So you put in the cap for watch the mill.
I telling you, eh?
You're investigating your own self. Then last night you come out in your numbers. But when the little child had to be found, no police didn't come out in their numbers. Where are we going as a people? Where are we going as a people? This is what I'm going to leave with my brothers and sisters in Guyana. Stop dividing your votes. Check out the PPP because they're not going to change. If the PPP go back in there one more term, they're going to see the fullness of the PPP.
I telling you.
The only see is scratch. They're going to see the fullness. The amount of murder, the amount of accident, it is the amount of things that are happening to beautiful Guyana since the PPP in office, it's too numerous to mention. So, my brothers and sisters in Guyana, take out the PPP, by putting your vote one place. If you divide your vote, the PPP not going to come out.
Thank you, my
Have
brother.
a good one, my brother.
Yeah, my brother. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome down to the show. How you doing?
Hi, blessed afternoon. I'm calling from Antigua.
I telling you.
My name is Yvonne, yes, and
Welcome
I always
down.
enjoy your show.
Thank you so much. What's
But
your take on this?
This is my view on this issue. Firstly, thank God for you that we could see this thing all over the world.
Yeah, man, straight.
Next thing, my condolence to the family. I was a mother that lost a son with cancer.
Oh my God.
I watched my son die, and I know what it is for parents to lose a child. 6 years for my son, and I am still grieving me and my husband. I am so proud of my Guyanese, how they are standing up for the right. My condolence to the family, especially how the mother and the father take it. I could not have taken it like that. And the next thing I want to say, Guyanese, stand up for your right.
Yeah, man.
Stand up together. Stand up. We need this. We were suffering all the years with victimization. And now it's time that we should speak out.
Yes,
and one message I want to send to Mr. Muhammad. God bless you.
Yeah, man.
From the top of your head to your bottom of your feet. I wanted so much to send a message to you. But I'm going to send a song to this radio station for this wonderful man play that you could hear. There's a place up there for people like you, Mr. Muhammad.
Yeah,
I wish I could sing this song for you, and just give me a minute that I could give you a couple.
Go ahead, man.
You give a little more than you take, and you stop to help anyone on your way. If you take a little time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place up there for people like you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I heard there's a street was made of gold. And when you get there, there's a hand to hold.
Yeah, man.
I believe when your days down there are through, there's a place up there for people like you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All the time, my sister. Oh, my sister, love. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, wonderful piece of song there, sis. So all my skin going on to this hoodie you got on here, sir. You understand? Guyanese people, we need to stand up. We need to fight. You understand? We need to stop laying. These things is too long. It's too long. These things has been happening to us over and over. Yo, today the phone lines is crazy. I'm not gonna tell no lie. Hello, good afternoon, my brother.
Yes, bless the Lord, bless the Lord.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, my brother, bless the Lord to you, man. Good show, good vibe. Yeah, man, it's good to have this type of discussions when things like that happen. You know, usually people usually stay quiet, or it's like if it's not my child, it's not my business. But it's like they tell you it takes a village to raise a child, and it was when things like that happen, people really need to come out. People need to forget about race. You need to forget about color. And if you need to forget about your financial status, whatever it is. Straight at the end of the day, and come together and take a stand. Because if we don't take a stand against injustice is something that's just going to continue happening. It's like a cycle. The next generation is going to inherit it, and then it's just going to go on and on and on. And only when, like I always tell people, for you
for you to get a change, to see a change, things must rearrange. And sometimes you have to go the way that many people may not want to, that's not the way many people will want to go, but sometimes you have to go the hard way to get your point heard. Like you see what happened there yesterday. I am not don't get me wrong. I am not condoning violence or anything like that. But when situations like that happen, can you imagine the pain that people are these young girls' parents going through? Her family members, close friends. I could just imagine being in the shoes of this young father, going into the swimming pool, and you have to remove this lifeless body of your daughter out of this pool.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Because imagine you were there the night before, you finished this pool, nobody in the pool. All of a sudden, you're coming back to the same pool now, and this is madness. And money, like they say, we all need it, but the root to all evil. Because trust me, there is something more going on there, and I'm betting that is not the first time. Because usually, what happens, people get involved in all the rituals and making deals with the devil and to stay in power, for them to remain rich, and then usually innocent people get caught up in it. Innocent, because this young girl, her life was just taken innocently there through the vicious act of another individual.
Yeah, man.
Just viciously just took the life, took this young child away who just did her grade 6 exams, getting ready maybe for secondary schooling. This child has so much life ahead of us still, and to just cut this child's life like this, I mean, it's just crazy. And the top crop is trying to cover up this thing. This is just madness. As a parent, I can feel it. You understand? This is just madness, man. And I mean, it happens all around, because right here in my country, it happens like when a child goes missing. Usually everybody has that tendency that when a young girl goes missing, she is into life, or maybe she, like the first thing that they will say, oh, she's by a boyfriend's home, she's by some guy's home.
Quick for settle, for real.
That's what happens majority of the times. I wouldn't lie, that's what happens.
Yeah,
but we need to change that mentality.
I love that. Yeah, man.
That's the first thing that needs to come up in our mind. Okay, she's at a man's home. She will come back in 2 days. She'll come back in 3 days. When she's ready, she's going to come back home. No, we cannot keep staring this, because our children are in danger. Our children are in danger. There are so many. Boy, it's just crazy. It's crazy out there. People are just looking, waiting, looking to take advantage on the vulnerable children who are out there, looking to. It's just crazy. People are taking the children for the rituals. It's just madness. For what? All to lose your soul at the end of the day.
Real thing.
To gain the whole wide world, but in the end, you're going to lose your soul. I'm just hoping, praying. I'm not from Guyana. Like I
I could see that.
I know that. From the country of St. Lucia, and it was really heartbreaking seeing this story. Watching this, it was really, really heartbreaking. I mean, these things need to stop. They need to stop some way, somehow. And if you are putting your trust in the cops, the system, these are the people you have to go to. I mean, if my child is missing, the first person you will have to go to the police station. You have to go make a report. And if you are going to the same people who are going to cover up what's going to happen later on when a situation happens, when
that's what I'm saying.
where another parent may not want to have that faith and that trust in the police force to even want to go. So when these things, this type of things are practiced, what are you living? There is no justice at the end of the day. Where is the help for the vulnerable ones?
All right,
People
my brother.
have to now take the justice into their own hands. That's what happened yesterday. And I applaud those people. I will be straight and honest. I applaud them. Like I say, I'm not condoning violence, but I like the way that they took a stand. And if that girl's father did not listen to his deep that gut feeling that he had, if he had just ignored it, they will have maybe bought this bullshit story that the cops and them were trying to, pin it on somebody else, or come up with whatever make-up story that they had, trying to frame somebody else. And yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Love that.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, man, that is it. It's crazy. 2 minutes to call, guys, because the phone is off the chain right now. The phone is definitely crazy. So, at least 2 to 3 minutes to call. We got to share the call. We cannot be, I know everybody want to make the point, and I don't have a problem, but 2 minutes a point. You understand? First, show the in the child body before she was placed in the pool. Second, show the dots of blood. Okay. No catch going on. All right, look like we got the next call. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome down to the show.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Blessings to you and your family.
Yeah, man. Same to the eye.
My name is Sean.
All right, Sean.
And first, I'd like to make a small contribution, man. Guyana is my home country. I love Guyana. I love Guyana bad so much. But what's going on in Guyana now? It's really heartbreaking. It's heartrending. I'm a father of 6. All right? And probably with my temperament, I would have taken some drastic measures. All right? I would like to send out condolences to the family, to the father of that child, to the mother, to the relatives and family. My heart goes out for you. Brother, this is very, very tough to deal with. Crazy. It was very, very tough. I can't watch. I cry. I wept. I was watching earlier a protest where the father was talking to Mr. Mohammed. And believe you me, he brought tears down again.
I'm telling you about it.
All right?
Wow.
And it's time that the government do something drastic because people are very serious now. I was telling one of my friends, the only thing next for people start doing in Guyana is picking up gun and shoot the police when they come on scene.
I tell you, we ain't want it go there, but you see, you know what I mean? What position you really putting we in? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're putting you in that situation. They're putting you in that kind of attitude. You know?
Real thing, my brother.
So I don't understand what's going on there. Why police covering up a crime like this? This is an 11-year-old girl.
Crazy.
She harmed nobody. She have her whole future ahead of her. You know what I mean? Why would the police get involved in covering up? From one story in Linden to this story. Last week before the last, look how they're happening. It's terrible, man. It's not good. It's not sending out a good signal to the world if we want people to go to Guyana. We want to go home back and live or spend time with our family. How can we be sure that our family will be safe if we go home?
I tell you, boy, that's crazy.
And thank God that young man decided to stay on the scene and not remove. And eventually look what happened. Those people get caught up because they could not have moved the body where they wanted to move the body, and when
That's it.
they would have chosen to move the body.
Yes, just though.
Because the people stood there. The fact that the people stood there, we got result. They got result. And I don't understand why the government allow those people to leave the country. You there?
Yeah, hearing you. This why when the president was asked by Gordon Mosley today when he visited the mother, he want talk, he want say nothing when he man start out, we're going on with the people them and so forth, you know man. We can just left it like that, you know what I mean? We not gonna I say yo, what kind of president is you by?
Man.
You can't give an answer, you can't give a straight answer. It bothering you, you got fucking children. For saying, yo, yes, I really disappointed with the commissioner or the Guyana police force. That's some fucking thing, you know, you Guyana like if.
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
So, with all these things happening, I have to call home to make sure that my kids are okay and just give them a heads up to be very careful and to check their surrounding when they go out, stay together, check their surrounding who is next to them.
Yeah, man.
And know them, just put them on alert. Because you don't know when things would happen and what is in people's mind. They might be looking friendly, but they're deadly.
Aye.
Because when one can do this to a child, they can do anything to anybody. You know what I mean? They can do anything to anybody. I'm so outraged right now.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what to do. Honestly. I go to work, I study this thing, I look at this thing. I can't take it anymore.
I tell you, bro.
It's too much. It's too much, man.
When is it gonna stop? When is it gonna fucking done by?
I don't know, man.
Bro. When is it gonna done? Shit.
What? And that's my small contribution.
Thank you,
today.
my brother.
I just want to express myself and let the public know how I felt about this whole situation.
Love, though. Yeah, my brother. Respect.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yo, it's crazy. I ain't gonna tell no lie. It's definitely crazy. And like I say, you know what I mean, you don't even have to be a parent. You know what I mean? Whether you're a parent or you're not a parent, you're supposed to be hurt. You're supposed to be heartbroken. You're supposed to be down, spirit down. You know, spirit falls. Or should I say spirit fell. You know what I mean? If they have a word like that. But come on, bro. You know what I mean? It's like common sense. You know what I mean? It's common sense. This girl got her whole life in front of her. You understand? We're going to take a couple more calls and you don't know what's up. 5 minutes to 3. You don't know it goes already. Let's take this next call. Hello, good afternoon. What's up? Where are you calling us from?
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon.
Calling all the way from French Guyana, my brother.
Yeah, my French Guyana people checking in. Yeah, man. We're going on, my brother. What's you take on this situation here, bro?
My point is very painful, brother. You know, because it's for watch. I have 3 girls here in Georgetown City, brother.
I telling you, 3, not 1. I telling you. So I know how you dark.
Go on. Brother, I can't tell the feelings watch. It's only God knows it, brother. You know? And I know what the parents them going through. It's only God knows it, that the pain what they going through.
Yeah,
Nobody else can feel it. Nobody else can feel it, brother. You know? Straight, brother.
Real
Straight
thing,
from my heart.
Yeah, man. You know? Yeah, man. Real
and
thing.
It's really watch. As I said on here, I getting real watches from since I see this thing, it hurt me from my heart, brother. Sometimes I cry to myself, you know. You know, and it's thankful for the it's thankful for God, brother, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
You know,
it's
straight, my brother.
Painful,
and listen to this,
bro.
sir. Guyanese people need to open the eye, brother.
This it.
Poor people need to open the eye, brother. Poor people need to open the eye in Georgetown City and see what going on. Poor people need to open the eye, buddy.
That's
Can't
the big
open
thing.
the eye, there's no watch. There's nobody representing poor people in Georgetown City, brother. Real thing I tell you, for me, only man is represent poor people in Guyana is God.
Real thing.
And nobody else is represent poor people in Guyana, brother. They just use poor people in Guyana, brother. All the governments that go in power in Georgetown use us, brother. poor people is just cater for me when they got going power, brother. They got cater for me all the time and watch for me all the time, brother. Straight from my heart, it really hurt me to see what happened to the little 11-year-old little girl, my brother. It really hurt me from the bottom of my heart, brother. I sit down here, so I can't understand, well, you know. Well, we really going to, brother. We heading to, brother. You know? But all I need for Guyanese poor people to open the eye in Guyana, do the right thing, brother. When we open the eye and make sure we put the right person who could lead us there, brother. Just make sure we put the right person for lead us, because we going through this here. So from the day I could open me eye, brother, the only president I know, and he's trying to bring Guyana back as Fabs born on, brother. Ain't no more to make my skin grow, my brother. Ain't no more the body, buddy. They're dividing us, brother. And Guyanese need to come together.
Real talk, respect.
Guyanese need to come together and stop saying we living in Barbados or we living in Linden or we living in this. All we is one Guyana.
Yeah, man.
We is one Guyana, brother. Blessed for sharing me through, brother. And
thanks,
give a next post. You don't know, blessed,
love all the time, my brother.
Brother.
All the time. All the time, bro. Yeah, man. Chris Sugainana, yo, it painful, eh? It real painful. At this moment, like, it's very painful.
I feel like I had a lot to say before I even, pop on the screen, but everything just kind of like, I ain't even know where to start, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much emotions I deal with, because I have kids, bro. I got an 11-year-old daughter,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And like I said, despite you, like I said, I cut you, despite you as a parent or not a faking parent, you supposed to feel in a way for this. God, this is some crazy shit. Yeah, that's me. This is some crazy shit, bro. This girl got your whole life in front of she, bro. You know what I mean? But what you gonna do? There's a ritual situation goes. So we might say, no, guy, whoa. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, we fight not against flesh and blood, but spiritual thing in high places, and people need to open the eye in these times. So, we can't blame the parent, we can't blame. No, it's not time for blame. No, it's time for open your fucking
actions, man.
Yeah,
and
this is it.
I really want to big up the people that are good.
Yes.
Big up the people, man. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the people, they would have got away with that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I can't really express too much. I don't. All right. But I want to big up to the people, and people continue. Y'all continue. Just y'all be consistent. Make sure the people, the people that was like around and people involved, let them pay. You understand? Let them pay. Let them pay for this stuff. When I say pay, listen, man. You see that officer? I don't know what his name is. Big fat, the officer.
Yeah.
I was watching the like live as it was being recorded and stuff. He kind of telling the mother, like I guess have the people then move or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, bro. Just stop.
like,
We're gonna open the phone lines in a minute. Just a minute.
Okay.
No, not you were telling them. Just a minute.
Like,
we're
they
gonna
need
open
to
the phone
pick
lines.
these dudes out, man. You see, like I saw in one of your videos, and I'm glad you cover that. Like you cover a very important part of this thing, and you make it kind of like you blew it up, right? And I like that. Like this dude, I don't know who the dude that was his pants was wet on the bottom or something. Some part of his body was wet, and people were questioning why your clothes wet.
Yeah.
Next to the
Yeah.
pool.
Yeah, the son. Yeah, the son.
Oh, that's his son?
That's his son.
Yeah, it's burn out. They need to listen. They need to get burn out. I know. I'm in the public domain and speaking and stuff like that, right? And people, talking against violence and stuff. That's evil. And evil need to be burn out. Literally.
Yeah, man. Real thing. Man. Real talk.
Like the listen. This part with the police giving the statement.
Yo.
Right?
Oh,
with
shit.
the police giving the statement that the girl left the building, and they literally give a statement like, yo, we have on footage, right? Whoever that statement came from, that person needs to be dealt with severely, man. You understand? I don't even know how their houses and stuff standing up right now.
You know what I mean?
Kind of sound arrogant or ignorant or anything, right? But the thing is that when people start to burn the place, a lot of people was like, "Oh, he got insurance." Who gives a shit? Burning the place is not the answer for that. That's just showing the people that we serious. You understand? And if you're involved in these kind of things, we burning you out too. We burning your house. We burning everything that belongs to you. Insurance or not. The lucky thing, Barnes ain't gonna burn on the insurance
Must.
company too. You
You know
understand?
good. You
Burn
know
on the
good. Just so we're
insurance
gonna open
company.
the phone line, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Even the
yeah.
even the police station that's involved in that, all them need to be burned out. I
Burn
swear,
out, bro.
man.
Cause you can't trust the police force, bro.
I'm
That's
telling you,
why I tell them you
burn
can't
out.
trust them.
Y'all need to be burned out with things like that. I wouldn't hold back nothing. Burn them out, bro.
Yeah, I telling you, bro. It's
Man,
time, bro. It's
oh, that
time. It's
violence and
overbearing. It
what they did right there
overbearing.
is evil. And
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going into the talking
I
and
know, I know, I know, my
all
brother.
that.
I know, I know.
Time for answers. And these dudes need to be bro. It's so like, why? It's like a
It's,
different ways to deal with things. You see, listen, they want riches, and this is how they decide to deal with getting riches.
you know what I mean?
Right? But that's the big assumption. But obviously, look what happened. You understand? And the life was taken and how it happened, right? So it's like an obvious situation. So if y'all gonna take lives for riches, why we can't burn down your place for answers and then
This is what he's saying.
burn down everything.
Because guess what? Even if, right, with just saying, hear what he say, gain the world and lose your soul. So lose it now.
Yeah,
Lose everything. Not
yeah.
only your soul, we gonna make you lose your house, your car, your fucking mansion. We born in, let we lose the car. At the end of the day, what you doing is to lose your soul at the end of the day. Cause you're not gonna, it's not nothing, it's not nothing blessing from his iniquity, sacrifice, and ritual. We don't know what's going on. All right.
And
I
all the
glad.
officers them that was there
But you
standing,
see,
y'all lucky, bro.
the
Swear,
thing
y'all
is not
lucky.
even the people them like to
You
fire the
understand?
fucking
Everybody that
hotel.
was involved in there, and they're not even being held. Like they don't even have these people like everybody that worked there supposed to be held for
That's
question,
what I'm saying.
right?
Accountable. Because me know if you watch the upload them what I do. But the employees them came out and skinned them up and say, yo, these banner them, when these banner them gonna put this girl in the pool, these banner them come upstairs, light a fire, the room we got the fucking evidence, and then they make we go downstairs. And when them alert the people that the girl find, the son turn to us and tell us act normal.
Bro. Where they at though?
Bro,
Like where they staying at? These people right there, like where they staying at? Y'all need to locate these people and deal with them.
that's what I'm saying.
Addresses out. Addresses out. I don't even care. Yeah, I think how I'm sounding online. That you
No
understand?
man, yeah man, straight. It's straight talk right now, bro.
Burn
It's
evil out,
real
bro.
talk.
You burn it out. You understand? Burn it out. I can't even.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
In order way to
Mm-hmm.
deal with this, it was justice.
Yeah, man,
No
because
way
it was to happen long.
police
And this
justice.
that's the only
So,
thing somebody saying I saying it too, not cutting you. Why the fuck you going there still? Why you still supporting these people then?
right?
You know what I mean? And there's the thing with we people that can't say black people, but we Guyanese in general. A man could do some skunt and he got a business place, and then we just let it slide and then go and support it. Come on, we got you know what's the meaning of boycott? You know where's that, bro?
And I was on Facebook, we're having a discussion about this same thing, and they have a couple of people in there saying, "Well, the crowd, and they should wait." Like people like that, I think you need to like. I don't know what's wrong with them. Wait for what? Like if we let's imagine we'd follow that protocol he talking about. They would have had a chance to stash the little girl somewhere
That's
or
what I'm
get rid of the
saying.
body because they was already giving fake statement. It's
Good.
nothing more to discuss. All the
Nothing.
officers that were there, I personally think they need to be dealt with. Need to be dealt
Straight.
with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Mm-hmm.
Listen, and all of them, I mean, they could come at. Listen, man, y'all got to come at y'all crew because personally, they got to come at their crew. You know what I mean? They gotta go in crew, and then the only bad buys when they in crew. You understand?
Yeah. It's like
I
real
swear
thing.
that they like see that dad. He calm. He's calm.
Mm-hmm.
He's calm because he's really calm, right? He is
Real
calm,
thing.
bro.
He's calm.
I don't know
Real
how I
thing.
would be able to handle myself, my G. And that's not being ignorant, not being arrogant, because you're gonna take the life of us. You know, it's like nah. It's like it's no more like questions and answers. It's just like, well, how we gonna who we gotta get and what we gonna do with them. That's it, right? The consequences, okay, we're gonna deal with. Yeah,
Real thing.
who we gotta get and how we gonna deal with them. You understand? Who we tying upside down in a tree? Who do it? Like real talk? Because the thing is that if these drastic measures are taken, they ain't gonna think again to do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Go get a cow or pig or animal or something and do what you gotta do. They're gonna think twice, think different to even do stuff like this. Police
Real
officers gonna
talk.
think twice to involve themselves in these kind of things. You understand? If gonna take drastic measures on them, drastic measures. You feel me? I say they're lucky, bro, and they want to
Okay.
top play pairs and done.
Just a minute, guys.
I'm glad the bad boys them step out and represent. You understand? 'Cause if it wasn't for the strength of the people, bro, we would have
Bring
it's a
it.
different situation. You understand? So big up to the guy and these people. I love you guys. I'm glad you guys came together and
Yeah.
deal with this situation the way you dealt with it. Don't stop. All right? And the ones them that talking about oh, you burn his building down and he's gonna have insurance. Man, fuck the insurance, fuck his building, and
Fuck
everybody
that.
that's involved, F them too. You understand? Insurance. Nigga, who give a shit insurance? You can get insurance. Like I said, the people in Bundadong and say, all right, we Bundong, and that's the answer. Nah, that's a statement. Is insurance? Who gives a shit? He put it up, they put it up again. He shouldn't have no more establishment nowhere in Guyana. Every establishment, he got to feel that. You understand? He got to feel it. Whoever
Yeah,
involved in it, they
man.
got to feel that specific, with that specific situation, my G. You understand? That's
Respect and manners. Yeah, man. Yeah,
crazy.
man. Real
Crazy.
thing.
You know what I mean?
Real thing. Phone lines are open, guys. You
Oh,
guys could
man.
call in. Let me hear what's your thoughts. Got a few more minutes before we cut out
Yeah,
of here.
I log on and see what I said. Few more minutes. Let me try to chat.
I telling you, boy, the traffic does drastic here, so but I can't left
but
just like that.
it's because of your program. I get to see specifics. You understand? Clips of what's going on, and some some input, right?
I know them way there.
Did
I
that
know
stuff.
them
So
way there.
good. Big up to big up to your program, man. I know you
All
don't
the time,
hold back.
brother.
You don't hold back. Tell
Oh.
son.
Hello, good afternoon. You're
Hello.
live. What's up?
Hi, my name is Shiv. I'm calling from Canada.
Yeah, my brother.
I'm a Guyanese, but it's kind of sad to see what's going on there, man. Things like this happen every time there's an election, if you know that.
Mm.
And these people are they follow Satan. They're evil worshippers.
Yeah, real thing.
Yeah, if you remember, when Trump came to office the fourth time, he called on crimes against humanity. And this is the evil the whole world is fighting. And if people don't follow the Constitution, then we are going to be lost.
It's not. It's listen. This is like I understand. I hear what he's saying, but this is like these people.
We have to fight, brother.
Hold on.
All right, my
That
brother.
is personal for them. They're nothing but constitution and stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I ain't trying to like. You know what?
I know.
I'm
Yeah.
not counteracting what he's saying, right? But this is people that take this stuff personal. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So whatever going on, whatever like, we know what the thing is already. Look what happened, right? It's like, look what happened. The police are there protecting a scene like that. Like I'm not like jumping to no assumption. Like, it happened. We see it happen there.
That's what I'm saying. You see it clearly.
It was being recorded from the time that before anything happened, before 20 people got on the site or at the location. It was being recorded. It hit the Facebook. It hit the internet. Hey, this girl is here. We having this issue, right? And since then, cameras been rolling, and everything was documented, bro. It was documented so good that people that commit that crazy crime, They did. It had them baffled. They didn't even know how to complete the situation. They didn't know how to complete it. They was confused. That's why they had to do what they had to do, and put this money around and stuff like that. But like
All
I said,
right.
I'm glad that the people of Guyana actually came out and support, son. And I'm not mad at them burning this shit down because it needs to be burned down. You can't have an establishment like that exist.
Just a minute, Mark. Mm-hmm.
You can't have an establishment. So you should give a round of applause for burning that shit down. And any way that person own needs to go to the ground. You understand? Insurance companies shouldn't even acknowledge what he got going on. His insurance supposed to be denied because of the situation. You understand? So I'm calling on the insurance company to deny any claims that come from that family
Straight up.
as a result of what happened there. Whoever in the family committed that horrific crime, like, that's good. So I'm calling the insurance company to deny the claim for that owner of that hotel. Understand? So
Respect, my brother. I
and
don't know the
so
thing, though.
big up yourself, yo. Thanks for the program, man.
All right.
And
All the time.
and
All the time. Yeah,
people
my
of
boy.
Guyana, love you guys, yo. Big up,
Yeah, man.
saying, and I'm gonna say respect to the scripts. You know,
Res- Script.
no, it's not being funny, but it's like I kind of I was like a fruit to the bad boys them for actually stepping up in that kind of way. I say, you
Yeah,
know
real thing.
what I mean, because it wasn't for that energy, the police and them would be able, they would have overpowered the weak people. You understand? So I'm glad that some strong people came out and support the family, represent that situation, so people could see beneath the surface of what these people actually do, stand to actually evade themselves if that's what they, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. All right, so thank you for putting me up on.
Stop. Mm-hmm.
Again, Guyanese people, yo, love you guys, and just keep on. Let's be consistent with this situation. Don't let this shit sleep, because we
Don't
already
let no, we ain't sleeping.
stress something.
Like I'm
Don't let that money come in. Yeah, don't get blind by the money. None of that.
like a man just don't tell me say I walking around the clock. I say must a shift with the on by. Like, we
You
could
don't.
let
You
it
don't
sleep.
try
We
and
ain't letting this sleep. You're mad.
say
You
so
mad. Every little information we get, we coming for skin them up every day.
every day,
We
my
ain't
G.
let you mad.
And nobody ain't being one sided. Look, it's
No.
what
No
happened, man.
man. No man. No.
You know what I mean?
This side.
I
And
want to
this is
see
why I
people
tell
coming
them
up
don't.
here. Listen, they have this guy, right? I gotta send you. I think he's a bitch ass, right?
Mm-mm.
Um,
Who's the
he's a bit, and not a bitch ass saying Irfan is a good president, and so not that, but how the people acting. I gotta send you his. He's a bitch ass. I didn't even want to post him,
okay? Mm-hmm.
but he's a pussy. I tell you, that guy is a. He's coming up.
Stop. Put it
Like
back
I
in.
gotta send you his shit, man.
Put it
And
in back.
the reason I didn't want to post him or to
Put
show
it
people
back in.
this jackass is because I didn't want to give him no kind of clout. First class idiot. So I'll text you his name. He's a first class idiot. I'm
I
telling
tell you, it's going.
you, idiot.
All right, my brother.
All right?
Respect, love. Do your
And
thing.
people again love y'all. You'll keep that strength. You hear me? What? I'm proud of my peoples, man.
All the time.
All right. So
All
take.
the time.
I'm
All
out.
right, my brother. Respect, right? Yeah,
Yep.
man. Yeah, man. That was my brother. You know, I mean, easy wireless. You're there in Brooklyn and you're looking for your phone repair. You're looking for um new phone to purchase. Yeah, man. Check him out. Easy wireless. I gotta make sure I get his information so I could actually share it with you guys more and more. All right, good. Carla. Jesus. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, what's up, my brother?
Yes, Mr. Fire.
Yeah, mama, there, also, bro. What going on?
I am calling you from New York.
All right. What's your take on this situation here, sir?
The situation is very, very simple, my friend. You
Mm,
know, I am a Guyanese and I have left Guyana 47 years ago.
wow.
And I have a family in Guyana and I'm a grandfather and I live in New York.
Okay.
And now, for these people to disappear, who did what they did, just find out where they are.
Real thing.
if you find out where they are, and if they're in New York, I'll get them for you.
Yeah, man. We willing to put in the works.
Because you know why? These people shouldn't get away with what they've done. You know? You don't blame ritual. What the hell is ritual? You're telling me that if God needs something, he doesn't know where to get it? Huh?
Real thing.
You can't give God nothing.
Real thing, my brother. Real talk.
You know?
I love that.
You cannot give God anything. So what they're coming up with, look, we are not stupid people. And I tell you this, I know exactly. You put two and two together, what happened there.
Take it from she.
You know, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure out what happened in Guyana. So with that, my friend, you know,
yeah, man,
my condolences to the family.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And right now, I'm looking at you live on TV.
Respect, man. Respect. My Guyanese from all about. Yeah, man. Respect, my brother.
Yes,
Thank
and listen, my wife would like to say something also.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
I just want to give the family my condolence, and it's very heartbreaking what happened to that
child. Man, for real.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this all the time.
Real thing. It's very heart-rending, auntie. No lie.
It's sad. It's sad.
Real thing, you know?
You can imagine what the parents are going through.
I'm telling you, you know? Just to know you just go out for a little hang with your family. You won't even notice the last time you seen your grandchildren or your daughter. It's like, come on. It's like, come on, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
You don't know who to trust.
There's the thing.
No flesh.
There's the thing at this said moment. And auntie, I can tell you this. This will show your life really messed up because we supposed to got people who we could trust. But today is a day, like they say, I'm my brother keeper. Nah, you ain't got no more. They ain't got brothers keepers out there no more.
That's true.
And it's messed up. Oh,
it is messed up. Yes. Yes.
I'm telling you, I don't want to be in that position, but I telling you, I don't know they go. I keep saying that they would have to kill me. I telling you, I going home with my daughter cause somebody going home. Me want to go in the position by. I telling you, I tell you, auntie, when
you're absolutely right, my friend.
Yeah. I telling you, uncle, me playing, buddy.
Here, listen. You know, I'm gonna give you something that happened. I was back in Guyana last year in November, and I went to Tushen. My sister-in-law passed away, and I visited her the funeral. I was there for the funeral, and I almost stayed at that hotel. It was right in front of where you got to get in to go to the funeral where my sister-in-law lived. But I tell you what, Guyana is corrupted.
I tell you.
Head to toe.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know how it is. Not cutting you, uncle.
Something needs to be done.
Not cutting you. You know how it is. Feel heart-rending to me when I hear people that say, "Oh, Guyana is a cowboy country," but you it's not like they're lying. When you hear it, they hurt your heart, but they ain't lying.
No,
they ain't lying.
Listen. My niece's son, little boy, he has a car he's driving, and the windows are tinted. He was stopped. For the time I was there, I spent 7 days plus. He was stopped almost 5 times, and every time he was stopped, the cop said to him, "Hey, window tinted. You know, it's too dark." Well, what the hell? You know this kid?
You know what I mean? Shit.
You know this kid, but you know what they want? They want money to buy food.
See, you're tearing.
What are you working for?
But this is what I'm telling you, and this is the same thing I was saying. These officers is getting put in that position because them fucking pay in evil, excuse my language, they pay in right, uncle. Them ain't getting the money where they're supposed to get. Like I was saying, right? In America here, sir, or in the States, there's no way you could bribe no police, no traffic police or no police.
Yeah, listen. I live in America for 47 years. And you know what? You can't get away with this. No way.
And that's what he's saying. But even if, not we reach into that, but what I'm saying, you can't get away with certain things or everything which happen in Guyana with when it comes to these kind of things, you can't get away with that in these country that you get. So why we country can't get tighter and is a country with oil and all these resources, we're really going. And every time the government talking, oh, we spend 40 billion for this and 50 billion for that. What is this? Nobody want to hear that.
Listen, you know what? Why are they giving away the money?
This it.
Right? Why they giving away the money aimlessly?
That's what they're doing.
Right? Look,
I'm
Guyana is a country right now, and the stats shows that within the next 5 years, Guyana would be one of the top 5 countries in the world.
Okay.
You know? Wow. Because of that oil that we got. Now, we can see, we live in America, and we see who's investing in Guyana. You got the Saudis coming in. You got the Chinese coming in. You know, they're investing because they saw the potential Guyana has. And now, for these guys to be there and doing what they're doing, what message you're sending? The message you're sending is very clear, that we don't care about the people.
That's it.
And you know what? The people did the right thing. Like, I saw you talking to the guy driving in this car, and yeah, and you know what? He's right. Insurance for what? What's insurance?
Straight.
These people shouldn't exist because they're gonna go elsewhere and start this thing again.
Yeah, real thing. It's not gonna done. No,
listen,
they're not gonna done.
We gotta go back to the Mosaic law: an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Got to.
You know, you go back to that law. You dig out me one eye, me dig out one of you eyes.
Real thing.
You know, if you cannot get away with these things.
No, man, it's time this thing stop, man. It's time this thing stop.
It got to stop. My friend, listen. It got to stop, and it should stop immediately. Don't wait. And you know what? We as Guyanese should not have this racial crap in us. Right? We shouldn't be thinking about Puli and black and Amerindian and this and that and all this kind of nonsense. You know what? If you cut us, we all have red blood.
Blood, good. I said it every day. I said, uncle. Every day. I said it.
And another thing, when you die, we all go to the same place.
It's either hell or heaven.
Exactly. Well, some of these people, there is no heaven for them.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Real thing.
No heaven.
Real thing.
Right? And you got the pain that we are feeling right now. Right? This pain has nothing to do with East Indian.
No.
Black.
Put that aside.
Portuguese. Amerindian.
Nah, put that aside.
This feeling that we're feeling.
Put that aside.
Is from our heart, and it's poured out.
Yes.
It's going towards that. I saw that father, and you know what? They did the right thing. They did the right thing. If they had ever left that scene,
why? Goose the cook. For real.
Exactly.
Because remember now, they try to pin it all upon a driver. And all these things. See these people. The police force wicked.
You know where they get that name Orlando from?
Where?
Huh?
Where?
There's a movie called Ghost.
Okay, yeah.
And Whoopi Goldberg was playing that Jantar Mantar lady that she can tell you where your husband was, and if you bring him back, he's dead.
Yeah.
And this lady came in and sat down, and she says, Orlando, is that you? Is that where they get a name from? Orlando.
Then just pick a fucking...
You look at that movie. Look at that movie Ghost.
Real spiritual setup. The thing said the spiritual setup for name and everything. I telling you about uncle.
It's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of garbage. You know what they did, right? Let the track records speak. I heard that this guy, his son, was incarcerated before.
Yeah.
Now, what was the charge?
The same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. When a dog is suck egg, he can't stop.
I telling you, it can't stop. Can't
all right?
stop.
So
Same thing.
This is what they're doing, and they're blaming the people. They're blaming religious bodies for these things. Why? Why they're doing that? Okay? I heard they came out and they're saying that in the Hindu community there's Hanuman, and Hanuman, the black people look like Hanuman, so that's the reason why they're doing this. You know what they need? They need Hanuman to really get to them. And burn the ass out.
Stop calling people, you know what I mean? We ain't supposed to, yeah, for real.
You know, you see, here's the thing. You see, here, one thing before I go, I want to leave with you.
Yeah.
You see what happened? The fire that started there, that was Hanuman tail burning them down.
Okay. Oh.
You know, that was Hanuman tail burning them down. But brother,
love,
listen,
man.
I commend you.
Thank you, man, uncle. Yeah, man. Respect.
I commend you because you know what? You are one of the voices.
Yeah, real thing.
I'm speaking to you live and direct from my living room, my friend.
Straight, uncle. I appreciate it. I
got you on my TV screen right now.
I respect that, uncle. I respect
that. And
I'm
talking to you, and I respect what you're doing. And you know what? Get the message out.
We will do that all the time.
Get the message out.
All the time.
Don't let this thing go to sleep.
No, we will not sleep on it, uncle. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
All right?
All right.
Get the message. And I have family. I wish they were listening. They live in perfect harmony.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to the perfect harmony.
I got a niece that lives there.
Okay.
And she has a young daughter. And I'm calling them. I'm telling them to be careful.
All right, uncle. Yeah, man.
So, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Peace out.
Peace out to you and auntie. Thank you. Yeah, man. Well, hi, Jaja God. It's crazy. This is I want to show you all this thing here so before we leave. Because this is what part I got to pull the curtains down. With any 3-hour mark. What is the longest I ever did a show? What? It's the longest I ever do a show, but this will show you that this is very intense with people, you know what I mean? We got 700 persons on the check-in. 109 like. Alright, let me work with them, man. I never kill you. I never crucify you for likes. Hear this one here, so now. This is what you want to make you hear. And I want...
Right? Everybody agree this place.
Listen, she. What happened? Hold on, people. Just a minute, okay? A little time out, people. A little time break. Listen to this female, so I'll make a quick move with these kids.
Listen, I watching this story and none of it is making sense, right? Everybody agree this place second life. They agree it's a sacrifice. No, you can't say certain things that there is no evidence. Right now we need facts. We need evidence. We can't go with them. So she said, okay, we're going with it. The girl magically appear in the pool. It's a sacrifice. Then, whatever took her, the evil thing, it is not visible to the eyes of people. So when it took her, she became invisible. And when it was finished, then she was released back and people could see, because I watch it like people say the girl magically appeared. Then people say, oh, the police killed the girl, the police them know, or the girl went in the bed and the police them take bribe. Yeah, make up, yeah, man, yeah, don't jump to conclusion, because this is something serious we're dealing with. You cannot just throw fireballs out there. We need substantial evidence, we need proof, we need factual statements before we can judge. Yes, Guyana, it's intense right now. The country is intense, and we've already seen that the West Side scraper done on Linden. But yeah, you gotta come with facts. Let this thing be factual statements so that people will really know what happened to this child. We cannot say the girl, somebody killed the girl in the hotel room, then we can say that the girl died in the pool. Yeah, make it make sense. It's the evil entity that was there took her and then they release her, or somebody murdered her. Yeah, come with your facts. Yeah, done this and carry back and this and that. Right? To the family, the whole of Guyana supports you. We are here for you. But get the facts, get the statements right.
Okay, let's show me this. What's showing this is the phone lines are open back again. What's showing this is though? Eh? This total scrunchy they're talking. One more evidence and more factors we got to get for no is not it wasn't a spiritual sacrifice or something. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome down to the show. A spiritual sacrifice or something. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome. Turn down. Can you turn down the device that you're listening to the show through? Turn down. Can you turn down? All right, good. That's better. Yeah, where you calling us from, bro?
You hearing me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you better now. Where you calling us from?
Philly, Philadelphia, man.
All right, my Philly people, them in the building. What's your take on this, my brother?
First of all, that girl you just put out there, that girl just trash. Don't even listen to the chat.
I tell you.
She needs some serious help. You're going to pray for her.
We will do that, my brother.
But what I want you to do for me,
yes,
I want you to put out, right, from the length and the breadth of Guyana, we need to come out in solidarity and protest for this child and for the rest of the killing and the injustice that's been taking place in Guyana.
Real thing.
So please, for me, man.
I will do that. Yeah, man. I will do that, man.
Let the rest of Guyana know this cannot go down like this.
No. Can't.
And we all need to come out for what happened in Mokka, for what happened in Linden, for what happened to the Henry Board, throughout the Guyana. Let us come out in numbers and send a message to this corrupt government, this corrupt police force, and everything else.
Real talk, my brother. Straight up.
It's about time we stand up and be heard.
Real talk. Yeah, man. Thank you, my
Great show, man. Big up. Keep up the good work.
All the time. That's what we're talking about, people, It's crazy. At the end of the day, this is how it is. You know what I mean? We got to open our eyes as Guyanese people. We need to open our eyes as Guyanese people. You understand? Come on, we need to fight. And like we said, we ain't laying this slide. We ain't laying this slide. Few more calls and then we out of here. Good afternoon. What's up?
How you doing, man? Watching the show, man.
Yes, we just said that. I'm not hearing you too good enough. All right, yeah. Your voice sound like they're away from the phone or something.
Yeah, no, all man. Right. I was talking to the girl earlier, talking all and right, says good, she get you.
Hearing you better now.
Yeah, getting you fast street. She then should have put her in the pool and
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, put her in the pool and let she feel it,
Stop. Yeah. Real thing.
Yeah, man, he hurt, man, because you have no me get no girl children, and I got step girl children, so it's just like mine. But what I'm saying is this, right?
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't really watch this guy in the show all the time, but I flick it YouTube because I was watching some other stuff.
Okay.
And this thing, I go to work yesterday. And this thing the whole night, they're gonna music play in my head the whole night.
Aye, catch you.
It's sad to see how a man
Man got to pull it out of the pool, boy.
Jeez, boy. So let's see, boy.
You know, it's sad to know, man. Really, really sad to know that that happening, and these police that they're not changed. You know, they say the salary is not right, but you know, human being gonna be human being. You know what I'm saying is that it's corrupted. That's how we grow up. That's how we see them doing. You understand what I'm saying? And now the president supposed to do something more better. And we got to pay them right, and do the right thing for these people. You know what I'm saying?
Real thing, straight up, my brother.
And insurance not supposed to give them nothing for that. Because them is the one who play with the fire and the fire burn them back.
Real thing, no joke.
You know, but that is sad to know, man. And I keep up you guys good work. And
man, respect, my brother.
Yes, man, and keep up you guys good work, man. I'm gonna always watch you guys shows, man. And you give me number there, man. If I gotta send any little donation for this show,
yeah, man, real thing.
And you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
One love, my brother. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, man. Same here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Keep up the good work.
Respect. Talking about donation, definitely you guys could donate by buying a super sticker or a super chat. Now, if you're on your YouTube, the YouTube page, you're gonna see a little dollar sign that is right here. When you touch that dollar sign, you're gonna see it pop up super sticker, super chat. So what you do, you hit on any one of them, and it's gonna show you what you could. It show you a percentage from what you could send to where you can't send. If you're seeing clearly, you can't ever see good, right? But the little dollar sign that is right on your YouTube, you just hit that dollar sign, and then you're gonna see this pop up. Two things pop up. Say super chat, super sticker. When you hit on any one, whether it's the super chat or the super sticker, you will see a price tag come up, whereby it starts from 99 cents, $2, $4, $2. Let me say $1, $3, $5, $10, $20, and $50. That's the rating with the prices that they have. So when you hit the money sign right at the bottom of your YouTube where the chat is, you're gonna see a dollar sign. You just hit that. You guys could hit one of those, send a donation to us, or you guys could be a member of the channel. Yes, a member of the channel just for $2 a month. Yes, $2 a month. Now, right on the same page, you should see join. You know what I mean? Yes, I think you should see join membership. It should pop up somewhere there, whereby you guys could join the membership and be a part of the member, be a member of the channel. Okay, guys. So that's how you're doing it. Also, if you guys are seeing the Cash App that is scrolling on the screen right now, yeah, Fire Feelings, that's my Cash App also. You guys could donate anything to that Cash App number there also. So those are the donation outlets and information. I'm gonna run it to you again. You guys could donate by purchasing a super sticker or a super chat. You guys could donate by being a member of the YouTube channel for $2 a month, or you guys could donate by sending anything to the chat, the Cash App name that you're seeing there on the screen that is scrolling. Ellie, hello, good afternoon. How are you doing? Turn down, please. Turn on your TV or whatever you're watching. Turn it down, please. Yeah, turn down. You got to turn on your TV or whatever.
Yeah, it's already turned on.
All right, you're good now. All right, my brother.
Now I looking at the television there, and they said they found the girl in the pool, but the pool was searched 3 times before.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the pool was searched 4 times before. So
this man was just
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Auntie.
Yeah.
Yes, we will never, me know the area because we lived there for over 30 years.
Okay.
But I left surprised when I hear this story.
Yeah, auntie.
Yeah, and this has left me shocked because me got great grand to great grand. All is back home. And me go to the hotel. I sleep there night. I sleep, I bed in the pool. I eat food there, they cook and we eat.
Wow.
And so nice. But we never know this man will do this.
I telling you, wow. I telling you. Yeah, it is very hard rending, auntie. It's very hard rending.
Very hard, no. I mean, all I can eat some can't take me. Or anybody for me, I don't know how many to take it to do
I
that.
telling you, this is the same thing I'm saying. That's the same thing I'm saying. Then put you in a position for do things we don't want to do because come on.
Come on, man. Here, let me tell you another piece again. This police force, right? My God, them now. This police force, I know from day one because I'm 70 years old living here. And now me over here, but the department like in Guyana. This police force, therefore, since 50 years old. When the PNC they in the same setup. When the PP gone in, the same setup. When the PNC coming back, the same thing. When the PP they in, the same thing.
Yeah.
So the same thing. So
the same
and you
thing.
can't change it because three quarter is black. And the minute you knock up 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, that's a racial.
You're racial.
That's the problem.
I telling you, real
so what
thing.
you gonna do to please the people there?
You can't be too long because I got the colors.
Thank you, auntie. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. No, call up on any.
Yeah,
You watch your program right now.
Thank you, auntie. Where are calling me from? Where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Orlando, Florida.
Thank you. All right, my brothers and sisters.
Hope that 2 people last in life in jail.
Okay.
Between them who know that they must last in life.
All right.
Life prison for them.
All right.
All
right, auntie. Yeah. Bye. Telling you bye. Yeah, man. Shout out to Florida people. Shout out to everybody that definitely check in. Yo, guys. It's crazy. But this is a part I got to pull the curtains down. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. You know what I mean? Jano Star. It crazy. It crazy at this said moment here. So, but you guys know the order again. I'm going to run it to you. Like I said, you guys could donate by purchasing a super sticker or a super chat. Or you guys could donate by being a member of the channel. That's $2 a month. Or you guys could cash up me anything with the cash up that you're seeing. You don't know would be appreciative to you. So those persons who would want to know how they could donate anything because they're seeing the progress and the work that we're putting in. And like I say, you know, I mean, that's why I created this channel whereby I could really get to talk about certain things. Now, I is not a part of nobody, no political place and all this kind of thing, but I'm a Guyanese and I concerned about my children. You understand? I'm going to take one more call and then we out of here, right? One more call. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, turn on your TV for me now. Turn on your TV. Yeah, man, good afternoon. Where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Guyana.
All right, my brother.
I'm heartbroken, sick, disturbed. It's very disgusting.
Yeah, man, it's real fuck up, bro, for sure.
And over and over again, the system keeps failing us, right? And it was a mess of what transpired and what happened in that building, you know. When I hear about this thing and I put in 2 and 2 together, nothing adding up, nothing making sense. You understand me? And I don't know, the people need to come out and stand up for what is right. You understand me? We need the support of the people right now to get things where we want it to be. You understand? Because how are you going to tell is put out statement to mislead the people, to distract the people,
I telling you,
to get to carry out your dirty work? And that comes from higher authority.
That's what he's saying. Guyanese people is jackass.
Higher authority that come from.
Guyanese people is fool. So
that can't be coming from the bottom, because if it was coming from the bottom, it would have been dealt with in the first place. Who got to get knocked off? Who got to get interrogated? Who got to get all those things?
Bro, we know how things is. Go right away, causes start making, and causes end up reach to big higher authority and them kind of thing. And these how things. We know we's not no fool a day like today. Guyanese wise, real thing.
You understand
you know what I
me?
mean?
And when I look at this thing, because if you is the head of the armed force and you can't do what is right. Last night it was disturbing that I sent out the officer last night to tell the people them that the commander have been transferred. That doesn't solve the problem. You understand me? That doesn't solve the problem. Because what happened here, wherever we go, it's gonna happen under his watch again.
This how it go. And what happened in Linden? Now continue. What happened in Linden? Not the same police. They say they transfer, they come back. So we're gonna happen. You can come back again. Obviously, they're gonna bring you. They're gonna bring you again. So you need to get knocked off and fucking jail. This is what you need to do. Knock off and jail. Cause use conspiracy of a murder. You went there. You went in. You know what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
So they ain't got no suspend and transfer.
All the time that all the time and manpower and the energy that they spend to get a family to remove from the place, why they didn't use that same energy and time to sort the building? Huh?
Buddy, listen what I'm trying to tell you. They ain't got no energy and time for social building. Them, okay, it's not no sin. They already know where this girl went all the fucking time. That's why after a time they did not want nobody enter the building. Because the father said they told him get 5 persons and come and search. The man say, no, I know I can't reach. And I don't get the 5 person and can't reach in the fucking building for search. They mean he walking, the commander walking with them right through all the time. This we do. So here we say, let me come up with a thing quick and tell him now, your daughter get kidnapped in some car or went in some car for see if we could let them stray them, throw them off focus. Or the people them say, nah, we moving from you come telling we but go home, going home for war. What going home and do? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Real thing, bro. He know what's going on all the time.
Prosecute.
Yes. No transfer.
And all those jackasses that talking shit on social media, right? I want to know if apparently them is the same thing or they involved with the same thing to make they talking trash. Because yesterday overheard with my own ears some Indian people saying just because of one child what they getting out with. So I want to know if the fuck they do have children.
I tell you, scone.
You understand me?
Total scone.
But you see, people like them, it wasn't for law or I ain't studying the law, I was sin.
I know that.
You understand me? Because when you run talk like that, there's only one thing that should do. You understand me? Because if you got children and grandchildren or sister, and you're going to use a statement like that, you understand me?
Real thing.
It tells you that you ain't got no regards.
These people them ain't got no heart. No heart them ain't got, bro.
And you don't deserve to be living in a world that human living in. You understand?
Real thing, man.
He deserves the next world to be in. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Straight.
But now this thing got me like up now I can't get myself confused. The child, I see the child like a granddad. I got the granddad who is 11. You understand me? But if anything should have, like that should go down with my grand. Personally, I don't know how I'm going to share. Because I can do what you got to do and satisfy me mind. And whatever fuck up after them, so be it. Because this is the thing that people are pushing you to do. You understand me?
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, my brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right, take it easy.
Thank you. Thank you for forwarding. Hi, I Ghana. Hey, telling you, it's a pleasure being here with you guys. Definitely. We're going to be back here Monday. And you guys know Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday, definitely we're coming with a live. You know what I mean? Definitely, we're going to be, even if we get some information through tonight, I'm going to come again. If we get some information tomorrow, I'm coming live again. Every time we come in live, I'm born up live. This is me job. You know what I mean? That's what vloggers do. Every little information, because something must go down. You know what I mean? Something must happen. We was to speak about the commander getting changed where we don't know what's going on. We was to speak about the sergeant getting charged. But this little girl tragedy is really just whole we. We can't go and do, we can't talk about nothing. Imagine he's got about 10 things to talk about. And still he's don't even get to talk about all 10 the thing. Jesus Christ. This on a live with this child is a real crazy though. But you guys know what it is, man. It was a pleasure being here with you. Like I said, guys, you know, keep doing what you are doing. Support me. I really appreciate it. And once again, you guys could donate in any way and any form you want. Please. The Cash App is right on the screen scrolling. Like I said, you could be a member of the YouTube of the channel for $2. Yeah, $2 a month. Or you could purchase a super sticker or a super chat. Like I told you already, guys. In order to purchase the super sticker, if you don't know how to purchase the super sticker, definitely when you go to my page, you will see a $sign right there at the bottom. You just hit the $sign, and you're gonna see which one is either the super chat or the super sticker. You hit on that, you're gonna see a price is from $1 to $2. If you want to send $1, you want to send $2. It's That's it. You understand? It's easy like that. So you know the code, you know what's up. Love you guys, alright? We out here. So until later, as we get some more information. Peace and love. No more calls, guys. No more calls. See you guys later. Peace and love. Okay, guys? We out.